All right, I'm going in. I'm going in. Now to remember what the heck we were doing. I know I'm in the throne room. I know that much. And I know that we have a few companion quests to finish off. But we were going around and we were trying to do some of the zone side quests. So some of the requisition missions. We were just collecting stuff. Some of the class missions as well require you to defeat certain enemies in certain areas. So I was cleaning those up. But for the areas that we were doing, like the hinterlands, it just got to the point where there was nothing left. Like for the hinterlands, the only one that is left is like, oh, okay, no, we did pick up some more. We have a rift to close, 2 rifts to close. And then we've got a farm operation to complete at the war table as well. So there we go. If anyone's curious where we are on the main quest right now, here you go. Here lies the abyss is the stage we're on. The Grey Wardens are all hearing the calling and believe they have little time before succumbing to their corruption. A number of panicked wardens are gathering in the western approach for reasons unknown. Ooh. Return to Skyhold and scout the western approach. And I think that's on the map table. And as soon as I do that, next quest goes on. I'm kind of curious about the Way of the Assassin. I think I will take Way of the Assassin. We had a choice of Artificer, Tempest, and Assassin. And this one, it just requires you to go and kill assassin guild leaders in some of the zones. So apparently they're everywhere. They're in East Side Hills, the Flats, Black Fens, and Crestwood. And we need to do some murder. But probably the one I wanted to see if we could do today was some of the companion quests. A lot of these are just find artifacts and Varric will like you. Find this shit and Blackwall will like you. But this one is one for our lovely boy Cullen. I almost said Alistair. Potato. We are dating Cullen. I go and bother him occasionally, and we get that one cutscene of us kissing on the battlements over and over and over again. I think I'm starting to piss him off. He's probably going to dump me soon, but it was good whilst it lasted. Much like the Inquisition, Corypheus has invested great time and effort building a trusted inner circle. Samson is a former Templar, a lyrium addict, and now the leader of the Red Templars. Cullen knows Samson well, and believes intercepting caravans smuggling red lyrium in the Emerald Graves could get the Inquisition closer to taking him down. Smuggler letters found! So I've got to go to the Emerald Graves, I think? Not that I really remember where that is. I'm going to check the war table as well. And I'm gonna check my inventory. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's many slots. That's so many slots. That's fine. Is sitting on the battlements a euphemism? No. I'll show you. I think he's still there. Hi, Varric.
Inquisitor.
Hey. Shut up. Varric. I missed you. How you doing? Can I just hear his voice once?
Need something? Just here to admire the dwarf.
I'm just here to admire you, like, honestly. I have questions. Why will you not love me? I've already asked you all of these. Have a nice day.
Carry on.
I have hopes for Dreadwolf. And they are mostly Varric Tethras romance. What more can we want? I don't care about the gameplay. I don't care about the combat system. I just want Varric Tethras. Ah, the signature Bioware open world. Find 20 rocks. I will admit, like, a lot of these zone quests are just not that interesting. It's like, go and find these things. Okay, you found the things. Sometimes they have a little bit of lore attached to them, which is nice, but quite often it will just be pointless fetch quests. And they're like, yeah, you did the thing. Here's some XP. Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Special. We need to end this. No. Do you have time to talk? Perhaps turn about the battlements, my love.
Do you have some time?
Of course.
I was looking for a kiss. I spammed this. The first time this came up as an option, I just spammed it.
I thought you could use a break.
You may be right.
Indeed. Let us have our kissy scene. Hello. Oh, it's just the same every time, the way he grabs my waist, but I just can't get enough of it. Oh, baby. I could never get enough of your love. Okay, bye. And that's it. That's all I've had so far. That's all the spice we've had. Glass, gifting the soul of Cullen. Ooh, now I have Cullen soul and Varric soul. What more could I want? I've got options now. Thank you, Glass. Hi, babe. Why don't you come back to my castle and sit on my battlement? He has a wonderful battlement. I have not sat on it yet. I look forward to, in future cutscenes, climbing his battlement. Anyway, where are we going? We're going to the place. For not climbing the battlements, we are going to help Cullen with his deep trauma. Yes, we're going to find the smuggler's letters. So, where the heck? So it says in Emerald Graves. That's a whole zone, isn't it? I'll check the war table and then we'll try and head there if we can. Gotta get that love meter up. Can I just spam the same cutscene and then he'll eventually be like, I'm in love with you. Although I hope he is, the way he's kissing me. He better not be using me. Hey, Varric.
Inquisitor.
What? I always forget which of these doors the table's behind. Oh, not this one. It's like hide and seek. Oh, God forbid that Cullen should send me a picture of his unsolicited fortifications. Oh, my. Let's see what's going on. You have been summoned. Did I even have any missions going? Let's see. Red Jenny attends a party. Oh. I mean, I don't know if that's the most important thing ever right now. Ah, report ready. Ambassador, following the arrival of your letter, I invited my dear cousin Blanchard to Halam Sharal for an urgent consultation on the Inquisition, during which time I had his home thoroughly searched. A large sum of Tavinta gold was found in his chateau, as well as a room full of red lyrium. My cousin finds his stay at Winter Palace shall be of some duration. Many thanks, Celine Valmont. Beautiful. You did a very good job. Oh, Cullen's been off here. The presence of Inquisition forces in the College of Magi provoked an angry response from Duke Sandral. I'm told this led to a standoff where the Duke's forces threatened to attack, and it was our agent at the college who talked the man down. Corbin displayed a level head and sound judgment, both things I would normally never ascribe to a dwarven warrior. The mobs have backed off, and Corbin sent to us the artifacts that he believes the Venatori may have been after. Ew. Okay. Juicy. Did I send someone on this side? I think I did. Nightingale. 2 points. That book is abysmal, and the entire code-breaking department wants to ritually set it on fire. Number 2, the message is double encrypted. The message in the mistakes is in a merchant guild cipher. We have not yet broken the guild's code. Oh, so there's someone impersonating Varric. I remember a little bit. So yeah, he's like, hey, can you guys check this out? Because like someone's pretending to be me and is writing bad books. I recently became aware of a talented and inventive young blacksmith from the Anderfells. Once we were introduced through my extensive connections, I negotiated a deal to obtain his weapon plans for the Inquisition. Unfortunately, I've just now been outbid by a nobleman from Voldorma who maintains a private army. I would hate to lose those designs. Is there anything you can do? Sure. Find a compromise. Persuade the nobleman. I mean, probably Josephine knows her way around the nobles.
Inquisitor.
I trust her. A letter marked with a chevalier's seal. Chevalier's seal. A letter marked with a Chevalier's seal. Commander, I understand your soldiers intend to pursue a party of Red Templars into the woods surrounding Valforet. We have not forgotten your assistance against the demons. Are we not sworn to aid in your fight against Corypheus? Let us take up arms and cast these Templars out. Yeah, go on, Cullen. Yeah. Sure, our resources alone would only have allowed for small sweeps of the area. With the Imperial Army's assistance, we may entirely root Red Templars from the region. Yeah. I mean, he has to go. There's no other choice.
Work?
Beautiful. Yeah, the character art is so cool for the cards. They did do them as prints, didn't they, on the BioWare store for a while. I don't know whether they still do them. Several of Grand Duchess Florian's peers are maneuvering to claim her place at court, or at least to try and cannibalize the largest portion of it. Their nature may be such that they will not see her fate as a cautionary tale. They may see how high she rose and assume that they will ever be so much smarter when the time comes to face their own inquisitors. They should be reminded of the dangers. Yes, some intimidation, a visitation from Lelianas.
Inquisitor.
Yes. I guess we go with that. There were more missions over here, but I don't have anyone to send as of yet. Okay. So I guess... Can we go to the marches yet? Can't I just teleport there? Follow my... I'm looking for the emeralds. Emerald thingamajigs. The emerald graves. Where are the emerald graves again? Skyhold's here. The marshes, Crestwood, Deep Roads. I cannot remember. Let me look on the war table as well. I think I might have to go from the war table itself. I've got so many in progress. How do I be getting there? It's a forested region in the Dales in Orlais. Okay. But where? It's in the mountains, I knew that much. Ah! Butts! Oh! Okay, I didn't mean to click that, but it worked. It worked. Make contact in the Emerald Graves. Lead Scout Harding. Let's go. Made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves, and had a run-in with the rebel freemen of the Dales. They are as violent as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just the Freeman of the Dales. If there is a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. The Forest of the Graves is treacherous, and home to enemies both new and ancient. Ooh. Venture forth. Yes. Let's take the original crew. I've been away for a while. I need my familiar crew. The boys are back in town. Cowman, Egghead, and Chesthair. Ah, the original trilogy. Oh. So this might be a bit of a spooky zone, maybe. Perfect for a belated Halloween. Everyone loves Scout Harding. I didn't know you could also romance Scout Harding. Like, there's an option to flirt with them. But I don't know whether we actually get a proper romance with them. Oh, it must be a chonky zone. It's working hard to load all of this. Oh.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor.
Hi.
Hope you've got your comfortable boots on.
I sure
The
have.
scouts have seen a number of Fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Filthy peasants. Tell me about Fairbanks, though.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last Elfhen.
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke
Yeah,
thoughtlessly.
I'm kind of an elf. Okay, I'll be going then. This is awkward.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves. They are hostile to the Inquisition. And everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
And we've got a whole new zone. Oh my god! It's really pretty. I thought it was going to be murky and just like a swamp with darkness and spooky trees and nasty creatures, but this is beautiful. Travelling through the Emerald Graves in the Dales, one will see dozens of carven stone wolves. The Dalish call these the Night's Guardians. In the days of elven Halamsharal, wolf companions walked alongside Emerald Knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would fight together, eat together, and when the knights slept, wolves would guard them. The statues were erected in the memory of their unbreakable bond. Aww. Loyal wolves until the end. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, yeah! When you haven't played Inquisition in a while and you forget that left-clicking attacks things. Oh, well, at least there's no friendly fire. Otherwise, we'd be in big trouble. Let me double check everybody's got portions. Has everyone got portions? I think we're good. I mean, Dorian's not here. Cole's not here. Yeah, we're all good. Everybody's stocked up. Hi, Zoms. Welcome on in. You narrating this makes me want to play so bad and actually give this game a proper try. I can never get past the first 30 minutes of gameplay. It's really good once you get into it. I think it definitely was something that grew on me a bit more. And for sure, it wasn't what I was expecting from the previous Dragon Age games. And it does feel a bit more MMO-y. A little bit more action-focused combat. A lot more action-focused combat. And it took me a while to get used to it, but I like it. I wouldn't say the combat is my favorite thing about this game. It's definitely the story, it being a bit more open world I really enjoy, because Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 were so enclosed and you had very limited areas you could go to and very limited options for what you could do. So being able to just go and explore these zones and pick up little lore tidbits and secrets and things, I have really enjoyed. But yeah, it can take a bit longer to grab you, especially if you're coming in from Dragon Age 2. It's an entirely different game in so many ways, but definitely worth it for the story, for sure. Yeah, running around finding banners. Yeah, I love all the lore. And I feel like they've done a much better job of inserting lore into this one. And it's more kind of natural the way you find it, and there's a lot more of it. A lot more books. There's the lore and the banners, the little kind of tidbits that characters tell you, which you wouldn't have had before in previous games. She said she had a requisition. Hello.
Inquisitor,
Hi.
I have something for you.
All right then. Go on then.
What is it?
This could help us.
Well, I already have mushrooms and velvets. Ring velvets. Can I turn these in? You're welcome. Hi, Joel. Welcome on in. It's interesting because I wasn't even able to finish Origins. From what I've seen, this game seems much more my speed. Yeah, for me, I think this is the one that feels more familiar because I guess it's like the era where I was starting to do the most gaming. And Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2 were a little bit before my time, whereas when I started really getting into gaming was World of Warcraft and that kind of era. And so I was very used to this kind of MMO-y style of gameplay where you shoot and you occasionally press abilities. And that's more my thing. And I also prefer like the way that they've done the stats and the talent trees in this one, just because it's more close to what I'm used to. But I know that the older games, you know, it's more kind of old school tactical, whereas this one, they decide a lot of the stats for you and they're like, oh yeah, we're just going to give you some more health because you leveled up. You don't have to do like that D&D style number crunching of deciding exactly where you want everything to go. It does auto assign a lot of things for you. And to be honest, I am lazy. I kind of like when it picks things for you and it just works, and then you can get into what I find is the most enjoyable thing in these kinds of games, which is exploring the zones and the story and learning about the characters and their backstories. That's what I play these games for. But I know some people are very much into their number crunching and the sort of mechanical side of things as well. For me, it's more of a vehicle for how I get to the story. Like, I feel like I'm getting through the combat to get to the story. It's not something that I super enjoy. Like, if I'm killing things fine, I'm happy. If I can still take things down without too much trouble, I'm a happy elf. Oh, there's another quest back here. Da-da-da. Yeah, Origins does not start off lightly either. You get used to it by the end, but I feel like by the time you're getting used to it, as like a modern gamer, the game is already nearly ending. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I just got used to how to survive, but cool. Mm-hmm. Does she have another one for me?
I've news, sir.
Oh, report. Oh, God, no, stop. Stop. I don't know what happened there. There we go.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Another requisition. Oh, I actually don't have this stuff. Okay. I can do this. Origins as well, the very first mission with the Hurlocks, where you go into like the countryside surrounding the main camp, and they have like Hurlock sorcerers and then Hurlock warriors, and the sorcerers or the witch doctors or whatever they're called, they just fireball you. They just fireball you, and until you learn how to deal with them, it just seems impossible. Oh, it's my good boy, Doug the Nug. Doug.
Whoa!
How are you doing, Doug? It's been a while. It's been a while. Where are we taking you, Doug? We should go help the refugees, Doug. Are you up for that? We could just avoid these mobs altogether. Oh, wow. There's elks here. Run with the elks. Be free, Doug. Feel the wind flowing through your non-existent hair. Oh, he's so happy here. I feel like if we ever let Doug retire, this is where we should let him free. Hi, Raptor. I guess at times I do find myself missing some of the tactical stuff from Origins, because a lot of times in combat, I feel like I don't even need to switch characters, so I haven't been doing that very much. And that's a big part of Dragon Age, is using all of your companions' different abilities and positioning and making a party that really works together. But I will admit, I have been lazy in Inquisition, and I've just played this character because it just works. And I haven't needed to switch or optimize stuff very much. I haven't struggled yet, really. Hello.
Fairbanks is expecting you at the camp.
Oh.
Watch yourself. I'd like to trust you, but
Trust me.
we don't trust anyone these days.
Good idea, you know. Hey. Is the camp in here, eh? Am I going the right way? I think I am. Oh, I love this zone. I'm ready to move in here. Oh, I hear a shiny. Do you hear the shiny too? Oh, shiny. Shiny? If there was a mechanic with the shinies, I cannot remember the shiny mechanic. Is it something Solace has to do? I feel like it might be Egghead's job. Hey, Egghead. Do your job. I think it's a magic thing. I think we're just pushing Doug against the wall. Doug, I'm sorry. Can you move? Ah, God! I try to search near it, but I don't know if we can do anything. Hi. Hi. Have you come to say hello to Doug the Nug? Yes. It's crazy to think this game came out in 2015, 2014, I think. It still holds up visually really well. It's incredible. I always say this, but if this released today, I'd still be like, wow, this game just came out and the graphics are incredible. Like, it's beautiful. And the way they've done lighting is beautiful as well. Mog says it's 9 minutes past her dinner time and she will not have this. Affront to all of feline kind. Can you wait until we go meet the NPC? Is that okay with you? Maybe it gets explained later on. It might be a mechanic unique to this zone. Maybe. People watching the VOD right now are like, no, Dawn! Last VOD you learned about how to read the ancient hieroglyphics and you have to do it on a wizard and you have to press this spell ability. It's probably been about a month since then. Dawn, are you sure it's only 9 minutes? Well, see, Mog got very confused with daylight savings, so we transitioned from British summertime into GMT again. So that means that technically Mog's dinner was earlier, but she didn't understand. Her clock was telling her it was 8 o'clock, but it was only 7 o'clock. So she's a little bit confused. Tev! Tev, Lord of BioWare, has returned. Quake in fear at their coming. Back for 58 months of immortality.
These are the types of fights
Welcome
I
back.
love.
Good to have your soul
Really?
once again, and thank you so
Every
much
day
for the
back in
tier
Sahara,
3.
I waited
Why
for
are my
a dagger in the
companions
back.
stalking at me?
Is that civilian secretly working for the Vince? Or is she just scared because she's caught between us and them?
Cowman
Here,
is monologuing.
The bad guys practically have signs. It's so much easier. Well,
It is
simpler,
true.
I'll give you that.
Still a couple of assassins about. Oh my gosh, speaking of Wisp, we got Conrad coming back as well. 53 months on a glorious 56-month streak. Even Mog has come to bear witness of this glorious resub. Another month of great games and immortality. Don't even question it. The immortality is guaranteed. You're still here after 53 months. So it definitely works. Definitely. Have you played the Old Republic? I have not. It's on my list. It's on my list because people always say how incredible that is. And it's what a lot of MMOs get compared to is, oh, you know, that reminds me of this from the Old Republic, or I wish they would do reputation systems like they did in the Old Republic, or allegiances and things like they did in the Old Republic. I think they had a really unique system for kind of the alignments in that game, and your character would actually change depending on what you did and what actions you took in the world. And the whole role-playing aspect of that game, from what I hear, was absolutely incredible. So yeah, it was just one that kind of fell off, unfortunately. More. I wish you could see this. She is lying on my desk and her hand is on my fingers on the mouse. So if anyone accidentally dies, that was genuinely her. It's because she's rubbing her chin on the mouse. Very helpful. All right, Watcher's Reach. Hello. Well, it's all a hubbub around here. First thing I'm gonna do is steal your vines. How do you feel about that? Haha, suckers! Gonna take your vines and leave. That's what you get for being rebels.
True.
This is cool. Can this be our base instead, please? I like my castle, but this should have a summer area. Clara.
An
sorry. I'm not in the mood to talk right now.
Oh, je suis désolé. Voilà. Even with countless gallons of water rushing down over it for centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. Magic, perhaps? I want one of those in my garden as a water feature. I'll take that as a water feature. It'd be glorious. He's probably fine with you taking his vines. Okay, that works even better because of the French accent around here. I am fine. I am fine with it. The battleground state. It seems a bitter twist of fate to discover that half of Thedas does not consider my homeland a nation at all. Canary maps depict the island as part of their territory, without any ambiguousness to this claim. I can only assume this is because all islands within the Buric Ocean naturally fall under their jurisdiction. The Tevinter maps, meanwhile, still proudly show the entire island as part of the Imperium, even though Imperial control outside of small pockets is little more than fiction and changes whenever the Canary return their attention to the area. Imperial reports speak of fog warriors as if we are beasts, little better than darkspawn or dragons. Dangerous element of the wilderness, best avoided or eliminated, but ultimately of no consequence. It angers me to read these things. Ours is a land that has been shaped by war as no other. Long ago, the Imperium came, and after centuries of trying and failing to turn us into compliant Imperial citizens, the Canary came instead. They conquered Seheron and attempted to convert us. Neither side succeeded in taking our freedom, and though battle after bloody battle have ground our ancient halls of wisdom practically to dust, we dream of the land that was. The fog dancers who travel with each band of warriors regale them with the legends of old and keep the songs of our people alive. They say that the griffins of the Grey Wardens came from Seheron. They tell us of the ancient curse of Nahar that brought the fog, and the promise that will one day lift it. They speak of the march of 4 winds, of the lost people who fled to the Northern Islands, and the great heroes who learned at the feet of elves. Are the old tales true? We may never know. All that remains of the land Seheron once is gone. But I know we will make them true someday. From a Land of Fog by Brother Ashorvel. Oh, the elves shall be free once again. I will fight for it, indeed. Any more juicy lore? Oh, juicy lore. Needed more elf fruit, so I went with him to the grove by that strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. Freemen were there. They didn't see us at first, but Greer stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories. That damn twig! I barely got away. I didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Ah, shit. They're going to kill us all, one by one. Ripperoo! So much lore. Ah! I am sorry to tell you of the lives we have lost. Gertrude, Chauvin, Devon, and Jacques were taken by Sister Costeau's men whilst hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The free men are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further each day. Be careful where you go. When we forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. The soldiers among us have volunteered to guard and patrol Watcher's Reach, so the rest of you stay safe. With a heavy heart, your friend and protector, Fairbanks. Well, we're going to meet the man themselves very soon. I think they might be through here.
Thank you.
Oh, they have another level. Oi, 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 oi. Excuse me, Bull. Sorry. Please have tree houses. Ah, no tree houses. That I can see so far. Oh! Parkour. Parkour. Kind of worked.
Leaving the camps just asking for trouble.
As someone I'm supposed to meet, but I do not know what they look like. Oh! He is ill.
It is an honor to meet the
He is
herald of
leaning
Ombre.
down. I did not even see him because he was polishing his boots. Everything you hoped for?
I hope I don't disappoint.
Not at all. But as they say, actions speak louder. As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
My enemy? I have a lot of enemies. You'll have to be specific.
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
Are you sure? Can I not ask for more evidence to support this, or go and see it for myself and then make up my mind? Do I have to decide now? I'll see what I can do.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
Yes, I'll look
All
into
my
it.
information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us. And everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Okay. Well. I've got the fast travel point now as well. Oh, we might find some astrariums. Everybody's favorite, astrariums. Hi, Addict. Hey, Crowley. Welcome back. I saw you lurking before stream started. Energize. Oh,
Perhaps if I made an attempt.
sorry. Yes. Oh, wait. This might be the thing. Yes. And then I take this. And then I go to the weird glowy mark. And that's how it works. I remember. I think. I think I can take it out here. Make way! Egg coming through! So it's just up here somewhere. Haha! Haha! I'm a genius. Ooh, schematic master lightning rune has been learnt. Haha! There must be more around here as well. All of these paintings. I guess we go and investigate the Freemen then. Oh! But first, we explode the entire party, Solace. Yes. Very, very, very productive. Thank you for that. He's enjoying his mustard shirt as well. I know chat really wanted him to wear the hot dog mustard shirt, so... What can I say? He has been treated to the mustard shirt. Do you spice? I do not even spice. The spiciest thing that I kind of like is ginger, but not super spicy ginger. Like the slightest twinkle of ginger in a biscuit.
It's true.
As spicy as we go around here. So hot sauce usually comes up during the Halloween trick-or-treat. Normally that comes up. Not that I'm giving anything away, but it might be something that's happening. Maybe it will burn the COVID from me. Ooh, mushroom. I've also technically never eaten baked beans. We were talking about this the other day, but they've never appealed to me. And I know they're supposed to be a staple of British cuisine, but I've not really done baked beans. I just... Especially cold baked beans. Don't look for trouble. Don't look for trouble. Oh, he's not going to say it again. He keeps repeating it, though. All right. We're on the hunt for everything in this area generally, but there's quite a few. Why is there a question mark here? I'm going to go find the question mark. Oh, bloody hells. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Do something, Bull. Come on. Now to remember what all my abilities do. It's been a while. Okay, that works. No one's dying, right? Oh! Why did I try to right-click shield myself like I'm playing Elder Scrolls? Yeah! Yeah, level 14. Take that. That was definitely all me. Ancient writings. Oh, this is for the requisition. Pick those up. Wabbits! I'll try not to kill them. Why are we still being damaged by something? I'm electrified by something. Guess we go down this way because the quest is leading us down here. Dawn, I might have done something unusual about 2 hours ago, inspired by the Elven Forest. I had a mocha frappe. Oh my! Did you buy yourself a mocha frappe, or did you make like a homemade, inspired mocha frappe? I took Aria to the land known as Starbucks, and we were trying to find something that doesn't have coffee in, because Aria's not a coffee lover. And I think you had like a chocolate or caramel frappe of some kind. I had a spooky latte, spooky iced latte. It was green. It was weird. It tasted like a slushy, but slightly chocolatey. It was strange. But that was one of the last ones they were doing from the Halloween menu, so I had to get it. But everyone told me there's coffee in it. Yeah, that's the thing, but they can make frappes without coffee, right? I think they don't have coffee in. You never know. Frappuccinos and frappes, I don't know. Some of them have coffee and some of them don't, I suppose. I plant my banner. Claim. Claim. It really wants to look at the signpost here. Claim? Guys, can you help me claim this? No? I mean, I know it's there, but I can't claim it. Oh, maybe if I stand here? Specifically here? No? Okay, game. It really just wants to show me the signpost and nothing else. Hello? Claim? No? Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll come back and hope it fixes itself. We'll see. You could get a decaf mocha frappe. Yeah. We asked in Starbucks because we were like, oh, do the frappuccinos or whatever they're called, do they have coffee in? And they said, some do, some don't, but we can do it without coffee. There you go. I was at McDonald's. I doubt they would customize. Ah, McDonald's! The beautiful, mystical realm of McDonald's. I honestly, I have lowered myself to such standards in my life, but I have never, ever brought myself to have a McDonald's coffee. There may come a day. Oh, a rift!
One down!
Why am I on fire? Okay, second stage. Bull, do something. Oh shit! I can't close it. We have to wait for the next one. There's more coming. These aren't too bad though. Oh. Close the rift! Nope. Try again.
What is it with you and the doom stuff? Are you always this cheery, or is the hole in the sky getting to you?
I've no idea what you mean.
All the fallen empire crap you go on about. What's so great about empires anyway? So we lost the deep roads, and Orzammar is too proud to ask for help. So what? We're not Orzammar, and we're not our empire. There are tens of thousands of us living up here in the sunlight now, and it's not that bad. Life goes on. It's just different than it used to be.
And you have no concept of what that difference cost you.
Oh, I know what it didn't cost me. I'm still here, even after all those tigers fell.
Oh, it's getting spicy between Solace and Varric. I guess Solace, you know, he sort of has this romantic vision of lost civilizations and the culture and the history that was lost and all those things. And they are important. But Varric also has a point. You know, you can't live in the past forever. And he's one of those dwarves that wasn't afraid to come to the surface. Oh my god, this bear is even worse than the bears in Hinterlands. Yeah, got him. I hear the whisperings of secrets nearby as well. Crazy, welcome back. 46 months of wisdom. I tip my hat to you, Queen. 46 months of wonderful entertainment. 46 months of owning that very fine soul. Thank you so much for being part of the community for so long. Welcome back. Aha. Just bears disappearing, don't mind me. Anything else? Can we go in the cave? Oh, I hear the spooky. It's nearby somewhere. You mean to say they didn't hide anything in the cave? That's a bit suspicious. It's a wee bit suspicious. This can't just be a bear den. Can you really not hide anything in here? I'm very suspicious. It's got to be on top as well. Who's making horse noises? Is it you, Bill? Or is it an actual horse? Is there a horse around here? I just had... Are the little bunny nugs making horse noises? Oh! The deer thing is making horse noises. Okay. It's a deer horse! It can't quite decide which one it is. Apparently it contains coffee extract. Oh, to flavor it like coffee, but it might not be coffee. I see. Aha, there you are. Okay, we need to spot the shots. One more. Oh. Maybe it's up above somewhere. Can hear it. It's up here. No. Spot the shots. Yes, you must spot the shots, lest they escape us. There we go. Oh no, the magical voice is losing its power. Yeah, I need to power it up. Has anyone got any spare mana potions? I mean, I've got honey lemon tea, which is basically a revive potion. But yeah, I really hope it goes away. I thought it would be fully gone by now. All of the kind of huskiness to my voice, but no! No! I have what is known as Le Covid. Le Covid. It was in full swing last week, and then I'm just trying to work it off now. I feel fine in myself now. I feel totally normal in myself, but I'm a bit bunged up still, and my voice still isn't quite back to how it normally is. So there you go. Power up the voice. Where is it going? So this is what always happens. I get distracted by shinies. I was going up there, but I love the shinies so much. Don't mind me, just doing some parkour, lads. I also have a level up. Let's see. H. It's not that. One down! So dramatic. It's not C. It's not H for hero. L for level, no. V for Varric, no. T for talent? No, that's tactical, I think. It's been too long since I played this. It isn't C for character, really? How do I open the character menus? S for skills. No, that just turns me around. K. K is a common skills button. Nope. P for party. Yay! It has been way too long. Okay, so I was mostly going into the bow tree, but I've completely maxed it out, so I don't think there's really anything else that I can do on the bow. Successfully forming an ability combo earns additional focus for the party. Yeah, well, you know, I perform way too many combos. I think it would just be OP because I'm always doing combos, so we can't allow that. Going into like traps and stuff might be useful. Also ways to teleport away. Ah, yes. Easy to miss. Enemies are likely to overlook you in combat, much to their regret. This is especially true if you're flanking them. I like this. Yes, please. Don't perceive me, don't look at me, and definitely don't hit me. As an introvert, I prefer to stay more than 300 meters from people. Oh, I definitely feel you there. I rarely leave my cave, which is why this is the first time I've gotten COVID. I haven't been ill for a long time, probably like a year or something, and I hardly ever leave my cave. I like my cave. I'm happy in my cave, but I had the chance to go to FanFest, and Square Enix invited me along to FanFest, and I just had to. I just had to go. And even though I masked up and everything and I was super careful, obviously there's just a lot of people there from a lot of places. So I ended up catching it, and it was the dreaded COVID. I was one of those unicorns that hadn't caught COVID before. And whenever anyone would be like, oh my God, I've got COVID for the 5th time, I'd be like, I haven't had COVID. So there you go. So what have we learned? Never leave the cave. Never leave the cave. Mother knows best. Outside is dangerous. Men with pointy teeth. Okay. I won't leave. Just walked right past one. Let me get on nug. Ah! Bear! Anyone see the giant bear just casually approaching us? No? I mean, you could just leave it. Okay. I don't want to use my fancy ability on the bear. He doesn't deserve that. God, he's doing a lot of damage though. Actually, on second thoughts. Burn the bear! Boom! I swear bears are some of the hardest enemies in these games. There's so many times in Dragon Age I've been destroyed by a bear. Are you continuing your Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough? I am indeed. It's been a little while, but we're back. Mostly because of, well, this tiny game called Baldur's Gate 3 that released this year, and I have been spending quite a lot of time playing that too. My first trip after lockdown was to London in October last year. That's how I caught it. London is, you know, is a big melting pot of people. There's all sorts of people there, people traveling and tourists and people coming in for business and people who live there and all sorts. So yeah, I mean, it could have been from FanFest, or it could have been from the Tube, or it could have been from any number of places. But yeah, no matter how careful you are in terms of like sanitizing and wearing a hand mask and stuff. Hand mask? I wear hand masks. A face mask and stuff. You know, You can only take precautions, but unfortunately it got me. It got me good. It got me good. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you with me? You have loot for me? Oh, okay. They've left loot for me. They scouted the region. And they put these aside for me. Oh, a dagger.
Varric, I was reading your stuff. Where do your bad guys come from?
Well, some of them come from Tevinter, and some are Ben Hazrath's spies.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the stories where the villain was the man beside you the whole time.
Oh,
the
yeah.
best villains don't see themselves as evil. They're fighting for a good cause, willing to get their hands dirty.
All right, that's really deep and all, but I meant where do the bad guys come from, literally? The way you write it, it's like they just fall from the sky and land on top of the hero.
I like to leave some things to the reader's imagination.
Wow, me and Varric have the same opinion on villains as well. My favorite villains are the ones that you can kind of understand, and you're like, well, they're doing a lot of shitty things, but they think they're doing the right thing, and they think it's the only way to save their people, or they think that they can create a better world, and they genuinely believe that, but they're doing all these horrible things. So, yeah, Varric is a literary genius. We love it. When will we see Dawn make something else from her amazing elven cookbooks? Well, I've been thinking about what I want to do in November, and especially like lower energy-ish streams until I'm feeling better again. And I definitely want to do some crafting streams, some cooking streams, and maybe some board game streams, because some of the board games I have, you can play single player. And I haven't really attempted single player on Stardew Valley before. I've done a bit of Everdell single player, but we could definitely make it happen. Stardew Valley would be great. I was playing a lot of Stardew Valley with Aria, and it reminded me just how much I loved it. It's such a well-done board game. And we could maybe rig something up where chat plays with me in Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a cooperative board game, so you're working together. You're not trying to murder the other person or destroy their farm. You're on the same farm, and you're all sharing resources and working together. So it would be cool if I could get something set up where we have like a poll system for what chat wants to do every turn. And then people can vote, and it's like chat's the second player, because Stardew is not too complex in what a player can choose to do on their turn. It's basically decide where you want to go. You can take an action and an action, or an action move action. And that's how it works. So we could probably do that if we like numbered the board in some way, and then people voted for different numbers. Probably make it happen. It's a shame because the board games category on Twitch, it's just dead. There's like zero viewership in that category, which is really sad. But I think as something to do and hang out and have fun with the community, like that's worth it way more for me to just take some time to have some chill. Hunting log, tracked the great brute to the middle of the graves. I hate this place. Elven curses on every tree, but it'll be worth it. Camilla will have to pay attention. If she sits in that clumsy fool's lap for a cub's pelt, just think all she'll do for me when I bring her back the head of this giant beast. Have courage, focus, believe. Yes, I can envision the furry trophy already in my clutches. I think he's dead. The beastie got him. I wonder if Stardew's on Board Game Simulator. Not the last time I checked, but it might be now. It is a fairly new board game. It's fairly new. But yeah, I definitely want to do some cooking. I wanted to do some Halloween bakes, but alas, le COVID. So cozy November bakes would be great. Okay. As usual, Dawn is faced by mountains. I have to get over this mountain. Somehow. I think I go left here. What is that noise? What is that noise? Jesus.
Haven, darkspawn monster, archdemon, the whole town destroyed.
That convinced you to put your blade away?
Actually, Rue, I'm going to join the Inquisition.
Oh, really? Well, I just so happen to be the leader.
If they can stand against an archdemon. Well, I'd rather fight for them than for some mercenary band.
Do you want to join up now?
When do we leave?
Right now. Hop on Doug. Hop on Doug, all of you on Doug. I'll take you there.
Don't be foolish.
The Inquisition takes anyone who's willing and able, Father. And you know that
Oh no, Daddy doesn't want to sign up for the Inquisition. Halloween, a reprise. That is Saturday. We're replaying Halloween. It's happening. One does not simply skip over Halloween. Really interesting statues. Okay, I've just gone back on myself. Maybe I'm supposed to go up from Watcher's Reach, like take the ladder and just go that way, instead of wandering around on Doug for an eternity. There we go. Crafting and board games? Heck yes. Always good chill streams. I was tempted to do a Stardew stream this week, but we have much to do in preparation for the Halloween festivities, so I might get into that next week. Ooh, Rushvine. Hello. I do have a legendary collection of cookbooks, and did you know a Stardew Valley cookbook is coming out next year in spring? Which I definitely need to add to the collection. Also, they need a Dragon Age cookbook. I don't think there is one. There might be a fan-created one, but yeah, it's not an official one. They need one. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. And this cave, Watcher's Reach? Well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive this war. Maybe, maybe. Maybe, maybe. Ow!
Inquisitor.
My knees! The heck was that laughing? It's like they were laughing at me! I'm hurty. Let me take a potion. Ooh! The Dragon Age, the official cookbook, Taste of Thedas. Ooh! Release date October 17th. It just came out, 2023. I might need this in my life. Yes, please. I wonder if the recipe's good. I can't really, like, bring to mind any super famous Dragon Age, like, meals. So they must have just made it loosely based on the world. So lost. I hate mountains. I hate them so much. Anytime I just want to go up somewhere, there's a mountain.
Don't look for trouble.
Bane of my life, mountains. Ah, nearly. Nearly. There's the gifts command. There we go. I do need to add that to my throne. It needs to happen. Alright. Now we're where we were before. I am just going to wander around and find statues and things. I think I will eventually come across what I'm supposed to do. Andraste's light. Ah, blessed light of Andraste. We have brought Andraste's light to the Dales. None can deny her truth. In time, all will open their hearts to the Maker. From a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. Suspicious shard. A candle for Tristan. Aww. 7 years ago, my son Tristan was travelling through the Emerald Graves when bandits set upon him. He died at their hands. Since then, every year on the anniversary of his death, I light a candle for him at the Lion's Pavilion, near where they found him. Now a band of violent rebels has claimed the forest. They roam up and down the highways, killing as they go. No one will escort me to the pavilion for fear of encountering them. I pray a brave and kind soul will, if they find themselves at the pavilion, remember a mother's lament, and light a flame in memory of the fallen. Forgive me, my son. Dolores. I shall light a flame for you. I know not where this pavilion is, but if I find it, I will. In memory of your son, whose name I have already forgotten. No, you're called Dolores. Doloran. His name was Doloran. Or Kevin. One of the two. Tristan, yes. Dear sweet Tristan. Yeah, Doloran was his middle name. How could I forget? Yes. Doloran after the DeLorean. Yes. Oh. In memory of good old what's his name. We will never forget him. I hear spookies around here. Let me go see if I can park on my way up there. My memory is so bad. I feel so sorry for all the NPCs who have just, you know, died needlessly over the years. Ah, that's where I spotted the shards. And this is again where I couldn't find where I was supposed to go. I'm just going to go straight forwards this time. Guys, come on. Thank you, Varric. Straight forwards into Rebels. Okay. Well, let's do this. Ho-ho-ho! We made short work of them. I don't like this threatening red circle that stayed here. Okay, so I got those. More ancient writings. And now I just need the Dalish tomes as well. I still haven't seen Back to the Future, by the way. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a movie reaction to it. Because I'd never seen it. And everyone says it's a very, very important movie. I think I know a bunch of references from it. Because they're so popular. And like, everybody always mentions references. So I'll probably realize where they all come from. I can hear it up there. It whispers to me. Do you still have COVID? Indeed! I am still afflicted. I'm still afflicted. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as it was last week, but it's just my voice. It's just my voice and a little bit of that going on. A little bit of coughing and stuff.
How many keys does this stupid temple have anyway?
He's very annoyed by this. Oh, wow. I didn't know you test positive for like 2 months after. I think it's usually, well, from what I heard, at least during like the big time of COVID, people used to say that a week after you're testing negative, then you're no longer, you know, sort of contagious and stuff. Do you want some COVID, chat? I've got plenty. You want some? I'll give it you. Oh God, I've taken myself back into Watcher's Canyon. Ah. Yeah, I won't be contagious, but, you know, it will stick around. Doesn't the test result, isn't that only for if you are contagious? At least, like, I guess it depends on what kind of test you do, but... Oh my God.
You're a damn fine marksman.
Mountains!
How do you manage that while staring up at everyone's ass the whole time?
In a world of tall people, you find ways to keep them from tripping over you.
You ever get the asses mixed up?
If I do, Tiny, you'll be the first to know.
So what you're telling me is Varric's been staring at my ass this whole time. I don't hate that. He's had a good view. The burn from the bull, but also burn from Varric because he calls Bull Tiny. That's his nickname.
Keep your hands and weapons to yourself.
Little tiny cow man. Small cow.
No crown. No
Not again.
No Inquisition.
Alive again, are we? See if I can get behind them. Boom. Oh, oh, damage. Oh, damage. Oh. Stay away. I'm greatly enjoying my wandering in circles. Although I'm supposed to be going up here. Is there a bar? I'm getting back on my nug again. Come here, my boy. Okay, okay. I'm going to mark the area where I am supposed to be going. And then I am going to go that way. Enigmatic, thank you so much for clipping. I'm sorry you've been timed out. The bot is just very overprotective and it times out any links put in chat without a permit. But thank you for clipping. I see your clip. This way. Can we get a poll on whether Dawn will be sidetracked? I mean, it's almost certain. If I see a shiny, I will be sidetracked. The problem is, though, there's just too many mountains here. There's mountains everywhere. I hate mountains. I'm vertically challenged. Can I parkour up on Nug? Like, is what I'm supposed to be getting on top of the mountain? Because look, it's right there. I just can't get to it. There's got to be another way up. Whoa. Unless I was just supposed to return to the guy. Examine Fairbanks' documents. Shit. Wait, he actually... Did he actually mean go in the cave and read the books that you just read again? Oh god. So you mean to tell me I've been wandering around aimlessly this whole time and I have to go and read his books before I go and sort out the rebels? Okay. Oh. Okay then. Sure.
Damned Fairbanks is concern for everyone.
Map of Watcher's Pass. Oh, secrets. Well then, I think I have done the thing. I did the thing. I didn't even get sidetracked. And now I think he's just like, go and kill people. This I can do. Hello.
Inquisitor.
What do you mean about the Freemen of the Dales? What's their story?
Who are these Freemen of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the war, tired of fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the Freemen have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
I don't know what good that's gonna do. And about the Civil War?
What is your opinion of the Civil War?
When I quarrel with my cousin, wine is spilled. Perhaps someone loses a tooth. When Celine feuds with hers, a country is torn apart. It's over now. But it will take years to recover from the damage.
And about your camp here?
Tell me about your people.
Simple people. Most have lost family. All have lost their homes. I found a few, helped them, found this cave for shelter. Word spread and more came. Even with the war over, some are afraid to leave. Where will they go?
I need to be going.
Be safe.
I must be going. Thank you for your riveting quest. I thought he was like, go out there and see for yourself. Find the Freemen. But, no, the quest was just to go and, read his books. And then leave. Okay. Cullen, where's your quest? Oh, we could go and help the mother who has lost her son. And then there's various things around here too. Fairbanks documents mention a target. Here we go. Here we go. That's where he wants us to go. They mention a target that... A Freeman target named Sister Costeau, who was last stationed at the Viridian Mine in the Emerald Graves. Okay. Gordon Freeman! Let's go steal his crowbar. Imagine if they were mining like in the Lord of the Rings game. Has anyone played that yet? Because like, it's really weird. I heard hardly anything about it coming up to launch. Like there wasn't much going on social media for it. And then it launched and I've not really seen anyone talking about it, even though we have lots of Lord of the Rings fans in our community. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings Dwarven mining game. Is it any good? Mines of Moria looks good. It's designed for multiplayer. Ooh, nice. Because I did reach out to them and I was like, hey, I'm an elf. My whole channel is elf themed and we're big nerds and we love Lord of the Rings, and I never heard anything back, so. But yeah. I'd love to play it eventually. But yeah, it's the Dwarven mining simulator set in the glory days of Moria. Oh, hello. Get this one down. Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Easy. Oh, us big nerds. Absolutely. And I, your nerd queen. I should have sent them audio of you singing Misty Mountains. With this COVID voice, yeah. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old. Yeah, that's yeah. I definitely would have had a better Thorin tone last week when it was really low. There's actually a clip on Patreon of my voice during the first few days of COVID, and it was so low. I did Down by the River, and I swear I was singing it in like a whole other octave that shouldn't be possible for my voice. But there you go. Mushroom. Oh no, big guy. Let me see if I can stealth away. Goodbye. I do not exist. Do not hurt me. The dwarves do sing when they mine, and if it's multiplayer, they harmonize. What? That's so cool. I guess we go in. What could go wrong? F5. F5. Can see through here. They've captured someone. The hell is that? Is that red lyrium? It's just in a weird shape. Like I've not seen it growing sideways like that. Varric approves. You're so welcome, my love. All right. Let's mess them up. That now does an AoE as well, so it's quite handy. More fire, Solos, more fire. Come on. There we go. Look at how extra he is with that staff. Most wizardy types just kind of stand there and go, eh. But he's like, I am a kung fu master. I wield the powers of the elements. And he's swinging it around everywhere.
One less for Fairbanks to worry about.
Ooh, oh, hello. Soul Kisser. Oh, someone's gonna be making out with some souls. Is a one-handed, spiked one-handed haft. Well, I know a few tanks who might like to try that. You've got a two-hander at the moment, Bull. You could try it with a shield, but to be honest, he doesn't take much damage, so I don't feel like he needs a shield. Oh, so much for my quest in here. And a mosaic piece. So much loot in this game. Hi, and welcome on in. Ah, Sister Costeau, is she already gone then? Hugh, yes, I know what Duhame thinks about the people in Watcher's Reach. He's wrong. The refugees think us monsters. All because of Duhame and his like. If they get in the way, I suppose we must eliminate them. But we will not hunt them. We will not murder them unless they force our hand. I hope you understand. Yours faithfully, Sister Costeau. Oh, isn't she nice? We won't murder them unless we have to. But we will if needs must, you know. As I have said, there is no reason to worry about the other Freeman cells. Since we are in the Dales, I shall invoke the heathen philosophy of Vir Adhalm, the way of the wood. Each tree is part of a greater whole. It is the same with us. We are all part of a greater plan. The Dales will be ours. That I promise. Where are they? We should release the prisoner. He's just been standing here in his jail cell watching us loot everything from this room. I guess I could free you.
Please.
Oh, you are a woman, sorry. I misgendered you. Hello?
The guards had a key. It's over there.
Well, could you point to the exact location? Because, you know, it's...
Not that way.
What? What do you mean? The only other way is towards you. This way?
Please, I don't want to die here.
Okay, this way?
Please, I don't want to die
Yeah, I get it, but some directions would be great.
No, the other way.
Oh, okay, fine.
No, the other way.
Fine, give me a second. I went that way and you said it was
Yes, that way.
Okay, this way. Yes, very good.
That's the way.
Okay. This way?
Keep going.
Okay. Here? Somewhere?
That's the way.
Oh, the key, I found it. She could have literally just said, to your left, on the barrel, by the lantern. Just, that's all she needed to say, but no.
You have it. Please open the door.
She had to be like a shitty peasant sat-nav.
What's with Kunari and their swords?
That's just the warriors. Ben Hasrath used whatever tools right for the job. Besides, didn't you name your crossbow after a woman?
Point taken.
Yeah, who is this woman, Varric? You still haven't dropped the goss on who this woman was. I still don't know who Bianca is or was, or if, like, the whole thing is just a joke. Varric, please.
Thank the Maker.
Drop the backstory. Yeah, please. You're welcome. This prisoner has the tone of someone who has tried to convince many people to pick up the keys and watch them all walk out of the wrong door. Why do I feel like the prisoner is kind of like Twitch chat when I play any game and they're like, no, left, no, the other way, no, back where you came from, no, that's the wrong way. And I'm just here like, guys, stream delay. I don't know if I'm going the right way anymore. So, yeah. Thank you so much for your directions. I appreciate you. Are you just going to loot everything now as well? I already took anything that was good. Okay. Do we return to the Watcher's Reach, or does he already know that we have done a good deed? Much like the Inquisition, Corypheus has invested great time and effort building a trusted inner circle. Samson! Yeah, this is what we came here for. So we can go and... Oh, I should bring Cullen. I really should bring Cullen for this. Let's... Where's the camp? Down here somewhere. Let's go back to camp and let's switch the party around. Imagine her as your custom sat-nav voice. No, not that way. Is it left or right at the roundabout? No, I'm not going to tell you. I'll just tell you when it isn't that way. Process of elimination. Yes, this is the way. No, not this way. It would work so well. Alright, Cullen, where are you? Can I not bring him? Is that not a thing? He's not technically a companion I can bring with fighting, yes? Or am I going crazy? It's too long since I played this game. So I can't bring him as like a party member. He just kind of shows up whenever it's time. He doesn't come in the main party. Hi, Night. I'm feeling a lot better. The COVID is still lingering, but now it's literally just my voice sounds a bit weird. My sore throat is kind of gone, which is, it's annoying that I still have problems with my voice, but it's mostly like being bunged up and my voice recovering and just sleepy. I'm just sleepy. I can sleep so good right now. But thank you for the well wishes and the extra mana. I can feel the extra mana surging towards me. Okay. Yeah, we have a Discord. If you have anything you want to share about Dragon Age or any other games that you're playing at the moment, come and join us in Discord. Please join us. It's not a cult, we swear. Okay, I feel like that was a useless exercise. Cullen will show up when we need him. Wait, Cullen can't actually come in the party, right? Elven memory loss continues. I can't actually bring Cullen. Can I? Unless I missed him.
I wonder if my village is still standing.
Everyone is dead. No, because he's like Josephine. He's just a war table bitch. He just shows up when we need him in cutscenes. He doesn't actually come and fight with us. Hi, April. Welcome on in. I hope you're loving this game. It's one of my favorites. It's one that took me far too long to play, and I knew I was going to like it, and I am absolutely loving it. I am. In so many ways. I really love the lore of this world. I think it's a very unique lore, and I feel very at home in this world, and just being able to run around in the open world in Inquisition is really lovely, and pick up lots of lore books, and see all the background information that maybe we didn't have quite so much in the previous games. I will admit, my Inquisition experience has been slightly affected by Baldur's Gate 3. And it's not fair to compare those two games, right? Because Baldur's Gate 3 literally just came out. It is a game that released in 2023 compared to a game that released in 2014. And a lot of the systems that we use in RPGs and a lot of the technology has really come on since then. But it's really interesting, like, when I was playing this before Baldur's Gate, I was like, holy shit, like, this is probably my favorite, like, RPG that I've ever played. And then Baldur's Gate came along, and it's like the natural progression of RPGs and the way that they do the story is so detailed. And I thought Inquisition's story was really detailed with all the different conversation options and the choices that you can make. But Baldur's Gate, it goes just a level deeper with everything. And really, like, I think it fixes a lot of the problems that I've had with playing Dragon Age, where I sort of feel like I'm missing out on companion stories if I don't take them along all the time and stuff like that, and how the party menus work and that kind of thing in Dragon Age. So I've been really enjoying Baldur's Gate 3 as well. It has stolen some of my life, for sure. A random question has been redeemed. This is where I check if I've actually got the random question app on my phone. I don't think I have anymore. I don't think I have. I'm gonna ask Google for a random question. Here we go. Random questions. Let's see. Will it be an interesting question? What is the weirdest food combination you enjoy? Is the random question that it's given me. Oh, random food combinations. Okay, I will say this probably isn't that weird, but it's really good. I really like salted crisps dipped in peanut butter. It's good. Like the saltiness of the crisps with the peanut butter, yum yum yum. Also Nutella on crisps. It's like a dip. It's like having a tortilla chip with a dressing, you know? It just works. It just works. Peanut butter and pretzels also works. But I don't know if you'd call that a seriously weird food combination. What else do I have as a weird food combination? I'm not sure I combine foods that often. Us elves like our tastes very separate, very refined. But yeah, that's probably the one that is a bit weirder. There's a UK thing which is perfectly acceptable in the UK, which I absolutely stand by, which is chip butties. I had to explain to Aria when she visited what a chip butty was. And I will say, Aria, the chip butty that we got you was not the prime example of an English chip butty. That was just a burger bap with some chips in. That was not a proper chip butty. For it to be a proper chip butty, you need thick farmhouse bread, butter slathered on either side, and then chips in the middle, and then you eat it like a sandwich. It's basically a chip sandwich, but we refer to it as a chip butty, and it is really good. It's just carbs on carbs. It's glorious. And chippies in the UK, like some of them will sell chip butties as well. But yeah, it's basically, it's not fries in a bun. Usually it's fries, well, thick, like crispy British chips, chunky chips between big, thick wedges of bread. But some chip butties have been profaned and they are instead burger buns. So there you go. But yeah, there's my weirdish combination. I'm assuming peanut butter is more runny than we have here. No, it's thick. It's thick. It's thick. I just feel like a big splodge on a plate and then like dip it in like it's a sauce. It's good. It's pretty good. Chips are not fries. Let's not spend an hour on this again. Well, welcome to British Class with your host, Dawn Whipser. Today we'll be talking about the differences between the most commonly eaten forms of potatoes. Now, chip. Now, it gets doubly confusing, right? Because in America and in some other European countries, chips are crisps, which are like, you know, fried little snacks. But chips in the UK are big, chunky wedges of potato that have been fried. But then potato wedges are a different thing. It's very confusing, okay? But fries are skinny chips, and chips are like rectangular potatoes that have been fried. There you are. There we go. You are so welcome. Yes, I am Dawn Whipser. That is me. Dwayne Whipser, Grand Teacher of English Culture. Ooh. Villa Morel. Oh no, Doug cannot pass. It must be cursed. Doug, you stay here. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be going for the quest, but let's kill everyone. It's annoying when they call crisps chips in America, says Attic. It's confusing. I don't know if I call it annoying because we have a lot of different words for the same things, don't we? We just like to mix it up and have different words for different things. Did you hear? Sister Costeau has fallen. Surprised it took so long. She was soft. Unfortunately, we also lost the rats we were going to send to Silladin. We have to make sure this doesn't happen again. Ooh. She's dead already. Oh no. There's a big canary. I'm scared. I think it's a canary. Or just a very big man. Commander Dehaim. Oh, chisel. We've been looking for you. I'm just gonna keep firing at them. Was this attached to the arrow? Poisoned weapons. There we go. Put that in there too. Raphael! Welcome back, Raph. Thank you so much for 5 months of glorious immortality. Your power only grows and you approach the 6-month mark, so soon your wisp will be bigger and brighter than ever. Welcome back. Crisp sandwich? I can stand by a crisp sandwich, although it's not quite as good as a chip butty. Now I want a chip butty! Damn it!
It's always remarkable how some will take advantage of chaos to further their own cause.
It has been nice because I'm at the stage where I had a really sore throat and I couldn't eat anything without it hurting, and I was basically existing on yogurt, Angel Delight, and juice, which was a nice existence. But now I can eat normal food again. So Chip Butty, let's go. Even Matharath the Betrayer had a part to play. Who are we to say the elves do not? From a sermon given by Sister Amnesty in the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. Is there still ice cream left over? Oh, my dear. The ice cream perished long ago. I was eating so much ice cream. And then Elf Mum also sent me some food because she was like, okay, I'll send you some food because, you know, you can't go out and like buy stuff at the moment. I was like, oh, thanks, Mum. And she sent me a bunch of Oreo ice cream sandwiches. They did not last very long. They did not last very long at all. Nothing sweet lasts very long in my house for some reason. I keep having like weird break-ins where someone just breaks into my house and then just takes anything with a ridiculous amount of sugar in it. It's very suspicious. Damn. That looks like it could be good. I don't know what Bull has on him at the moment. Let me check. Have you got Bull? He's probably got a really good one. Oh, actually, it's inventory, isn't it? Iron Bull. He has got... Oh, no, this looks so good. 171 DPS, though. I swear we've picked up some things that are two-handed that do more damage. 4? Smash. He's got to be level 15 for Smash, though. He's not quite high enough level. Okay. Yeah, he's got the last stand, so I think that's probably... Interesting, even the Dwarven War Axe does more damage, but it doesn't have the same bonuses. I'll leave him with that until he can have Smash, and then we'll get him an upgrade. Smash! August has made progress in the Exalted Plains. We are together in this, but Maker's breath, how that irks me. That weapon, or whatever is hidden in those glyphs, is mine by rights. Maleficent trusts me most. Ugh, he won't have it. Not whilst I live. Hidden in the glyphs, We've got to make sure Solace keeps looking at them then. The weapon shall be ours. Nothing compares to how excited I get every time I find a chapter of Hard in Hightown. Oh my god, by Varric Tethyrus. That's right, penned by our very own chest-head dwarf. Oh, I can't remember what happened in the previous chapters, and I'm pretty sure we've read them out of order, Varric, but, you know, I will do my best. Ahem. Dolan Brenkovic was running out of leads to chase. He only had 2 weeks left until retirement. Just 2 weeks to find the man who murdered a magistrate and a Hightown nobleman. If Captain Hendalen didn't kick him from the ranks first. The dock stank of piss and rotting fish, as foul as the men and women who worked there. But that was where Donnan had to go to find the raider Captain Belladonna, who had broken into the Comte de Fabre's home. Raider Captain Belladonna. I'm sorry. Is this going to be based off a previous pirate companion, maybe? The Dragon's Jewels was a big boat. She liked big boats. The pointy bits towered majestically over the water. That roundish part seemed like it could crush armadas beneath its... shit, I don't know, wood. Did he just give up halfway through the description? It was the greatest boat in the history of boats. But even from the dock, Donnan knew something was wrong. He ran up the gangplank to find a dead sailor on the deck and a blood trail leading down into the hold. Donnan drew his sword and followed. His eyes still hadn't adjusted to the dimness of the lower decks when he tripped over a second dead sailor, stabbed in the gut, and left where he'd fallen. The body was still warm. The ship creaked with every swell of the waves. Donnan held his breath and crept deeper into the hold. He barely deflected the blade in time. Steel rung against steel. Donnan parried a second blow, still half blind in the low light. The third swing got past his guard and left a wicked slash in his forearm. "Nobody attacks my crew, you flaming pile of dog shit!" the attacker swore, and Donnan recognized her voice. "Hold! Kirkwall City Guard!" he shouted, barely bringing up his blade in time. "You again?" Donnan's eyes finally began to adjust, and he could make out the captain, Belladonna. She was clutching her ribs with her right hand, a dagger in her left, and was covered in enough blood that Donnan was sure it wasn't all hers. She glowered at him. "Could have used a guard not 5 minutes ago. Useless, as ever." She grudgingly lowered her weapon. Donnan sheathed his sword. "Who did this?" "Don't know. Didn't care to ask," she sniffed. "Bastards killed 2 of my men before I cut off his hand and he bolted." She waved indifferently toward the rear of the hold. "It's over there somewhere." "Did he take the Comte's shipment?" Donnan asked. "No. If that's what this is about, you can have it." She limped over to a trunk and removed a bundle of cloth tied with twine. She threw it at Donnan's feet. "Good riddance." Dun dun dun! The mystery deepens! Aboard the greatest boat that ever did boateed! Boaty McBoatface on the 7 seas! You are such a talent, Varric. Such a talent. I can't believe that got through his editor though. Like his editor read that and was like, "Yeah, this is good to publish. Yeah, this one's fine." Well, well, well. High quality writing indeed. Hi, Bocci. Welcome on in. Well, I was supposed to be helping Cullen. I should probably help him. What is that noise? There's such creepy noises in this jungly wilderness. Is it up here, maybe? Parkour. Oh, oh. Somewhere here? Yeah. We must tread carefully. Peacewood has been discovered. This looks just like the other place. Aha. Oh! That was a crit. Oh, I love this zone. Master Kells, numbers are fantastic, sir. Trey's booming with all this lyrium showing up. Maybe it's red instead of blue, but people are still buying. That mage we picked up can look into what the colour means. He needs to start earning his keep. We have more coin on hand too. No need to pay off some greasy dwarf since the red stuff isn't from the deep roads. Must be killing them. Someone struck lyrium up here and they're not getting a piece. Hehe, Michelin.
No. It claims this red lyrium's not coming from the deep roads.
Oh, am I just going to take the red lyrium? Should I really be doing that? Okay. There's another quest marker up here. Let's go see what's going on. I feel like I've been here before. It feels very familiar. I think this is the way I came before when I got lost. Oh, there's definitely a secret cave there. If there's not a secret cave, I'll eat my hair. There is also a rift. That was not a secret cave, but there might be one behind the waterfall. Is that a... The trees are shaking. I thought that was an ent for a second.
Let's look around.
Let's look around. There must be a secret waterfall.
Big
Cave.
gushing streams. I'm starting to feel inadequate.
Aha! Here is a secret. It's not a cave. It was something secret, though. It counts. We should probably deal with this. Okay. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Boom. Put my big AoE there. Oh, they're squishy. This is fine. But there's always multiple rounds, so we don't know what's coming out next. Hey Papa, welcome on in. You're playing an oldie but a goodie. Indeed. It doesn't feel like an oldie though. Like looking at this game, it doesn't look old. Which is weird to me. Like I've seen games that have come out this year which graphically look older than this. No elven treasure was hidden beneath the falls. Damn it! That ridiculous tale lost me 6 soldiers and made me eat my own fucking hair. If I find the man who started the rumor, I'll kill him myself. All right, no treasure. There's gotta be some treasure there now. Now I know there's also a myth about there being treasure. I'm sure. Look up there. That looks like a hidden cave. I just need to find the way up. Surely. Like that terrible Golem game. Oh, I feel so bad for the Golem game. It needed more time. It really did. I don't know what happened. We played it. They also, like, the people who worked on it were really lovely, and they made one of the coolest press boxes that I'd ever had. Like, they had a lovely collection of, like, limited edition goodies for Gollum that came in a beautiful handmade box and everything. And yeah, so I feel like it just needed more time. The thing that really gets me about that is if it had at least been a half-decent platformer, it might have been okay. But the platforming mechanics just, no, it wasn't even that they weren't fun, it just wasn't functional. It wasn't functional in any sense. So I just feel really bad. I was really excited for the Golem game when I first heard about it, but yeah, they had platforming as a main mechanic and stealth as a main mechanic. Neither of which was done in a modern way at all. It was done like it was a game from, you know, like the early 90s. Kind of like, you know, when they would have those movie accompaniment games that were made on a really low budget, and they would just be like, oh yeah, you jump over the things and collect these things. And then they'd ship it barely completed. That's the feel that it had to it, unfortunately. And platforming didn't feel good. Stealth was like... That was like, honestly, the Ocarina of Time, which I played recently, it had like the same stealth mechanics as the Ocarina of Time. Literally, guard walks down hall, guard has frontal vision cone. That is it. And and then it was really annoying because they would always see you even though you weren't in line of sight. And yeah, it was sad. It was sad. I really wanted it to be good. I really did. I really did. Oh. Investigate the fatal fall. Motherly encouragement. A young woman fell from a cliff to her death under mysterious circumstances. Sure, I'll investigate that. It says there might be something up the top of this cliff. Can I go up here? No, it's too far. Okay, we'll have to find another way around. At least I got a laugh out of Gollum. This is true, this is true. Also, I did the best cosplay I have ever done for that stream. There's cosplays I've worked on for years which have not reached that level. Just the sheer artistry was unmatched. I kind of want to parkour up here, but I'm also pretty sure it's not possible. Am I going to try anyway? Yes. No, methinks not. Methinks not. looking in the map, I guess this might be like a chasm that goes through. Speaking of Gollum, what about that King Kong? Oh my god, I seen one clip of that on Twitter. And even from that one clip, no thank you. Oh! But yes, please, to Salty's Salty Soul. Hello! Good to see you. Thank you so much for 50 months of immortality. And remaining the sweet and salty individual you are. Oh, a dead person. Parsons' battered notebook. Beyond Andraste's mercy, 100 steps to revelation. I don't even know what it means. Is it allegory? I don't even know where Father got this. Mess of rambling. He spent his whole life figuring out that it pointed to objects in the Emerald Graves, and now I have to finish the job. This is going to kill me. Why would his dying wish be that I figure it out? What sort of father asked that of his son? 1, here is my soul, trapped in a cage of bone. Number 2, here is my past, forgotten in the bleak winds. Number 3, arching above outstretched wings, even stone can rise. Number 4, but the sky is a cruel mistress and wants for my life. Number 5, a goblet of my blood on a table of ashes. Where can I stand? Number 6, turn around, face the shadows, do not blink. Number 7, Hall of Whispers, carry secrets even the moon does not know. Number 8, roses and daisies for her love. Where he stands, no one can fall. Number 9, dragon slayers, 4 at the northwest, 2 at the northeast, 3 from the southeast. Number 10, begged for mercy from the woman crowned with grace and stars. Ah, these are clues, but oh my god, I hope I don't have to work these out. Number 11, cannons at her head, mountains at her feet. She is the mother of faith. Beyond Andraste's mercy, 100 steps to revelation. Cradle the cat on a sling of silk and say, never will the dove call more. An upward pointing finger, there your heart lies. But the spear pierces the eye of the hunter, tiger, and the prey is the hunter. Blades of glass beneath my feet, I walk the path of the flame. Beneath the stones of sacrifice, find the truth. On the back of the wind, in the palm of fortune, at the first breath of sighs. What? Okay. Which ones to ignore, which ones to keep? 12. I know the 12th one's important. Beyond Andraste's mercy, 100 steps to revelation. Is it like a treasure cache that's hidden somewhere? Okay. Well, the Viridian Mine was around here, but there doesn't really seem to be another way to get up. Aside from parkour. Don't blink. Is this Doctor Who? That is immediately what I thought of. Like, do not blink in the darkness. They will come for you. That's such a good episode. I saw one clip of King Kong, and that's all I needed to see. It's a game, I guess. Should we play it? I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to play some really terrible games on the channel, just purely for fun and laughter purposes. I remember people saying Gollum is a bad character to make a game out of. I think that's wrong. They could have made a good stealth game. Gollum's an incredible character. I love Gollum as a character. I think people just don't understand him. And you know, he's this really cool character because there's two sides to him, Gollum and Sméagol. And that they kind of scratch the surface of what could have been really interesting with the conversation system in Gollum, because when you go into a conversation, you can choose to support Sméagol or Gollum, and they have like a little showdown, but the conversation system, like, it ended up being just pretty pointless anyway, and it didn't really make much of a difference in the story. But if we could have had a stealth game with that kind of mechanic going on, it would have been really interesting. Okay, I'm gonna keep going up here and hope there's a bridge. I feel bad for not summoning Doug, but chat has told me many times that Doug does not actually increase my movement speed. Running is the same speed as using a mount in Dragon Age Inquisition. What's the point? Fashion, I guess. Oh, should we light the candle for the lady's son? We should go and do that. That'll be a nice thing to do. It's probably filled to the brim with rebels by now, though. Why do the deer sound like horses? It's a very small detail, but it bothers me. They just used a horse sound effect for the deer. That's a horse sound effect. It's quite clearly a horse. Is it a horse? Is it a deer? We'll never know. Hey, Omi, welcome on in. The Lion's Pavilion. I claim you. The Lion's Pavilion is a welcome rest for weary travellers through the Dales. Its prominent feature is a statue of a muscled Valmont emperor slaying a dragon, the symbol of the Drakon dynasty. The Valmont's fame, subtlety, and grace clearly emerged with later generations. Wow. Brute strength from their ancestors. I wanted to light a candle. Oh, I can light a torch. Does that count? I'll light all the torches. Oh, wait. Why are the torches going out? Is this a puzzle sequence that I smell? Maybe. I might be overthinking it, but... why does it immediately go out?
You truly are content to sit in the sun, never wondering what you could have been, never fighting back.
You've got it all wrong, Chuckles. This is fighting back.
How does passively accepting your fate constitute a fight?
In that story of yours, the fisherman watching the stars, dying alone, you thought he gave up, right?
Yes.
But he went on living. He lost everyone, but he still got up every morning. He made a life, even if it was alone. That's the world. Everything you build, it tears down. Everything you've got, it takes. And it's gone forever. The only choices you get are to lie down and die or keep going. He kept going. That's as close to beating the world as anyone gets.
Well said. Perhaps I was mistaken.
Damn. The writing in this game. Yeah, sometimes the only way of fighting back is just to keep on going. Doesn't have to be a grand stand. Like you said, just waking up every day. And having a life. For the people that couldn't join you in that life. Oh, Varric, you absolute poet. I'm probably looking for puzzles where there are no puzzles. I'm mystified why the lights won't stay on. Is it gonna stay on? No. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not a puzzle. A lover's promise. Elena, if you found this and are still at the pavilion, leave immediately. As I passed, I saw a band of armed men close by. I fear they may attack innocent travellers. Meet me instead in the old grove in Gracevine, where the prophet's laurel grows. Your love, Dayan. Aww. I wanted to light a candle. Maybe I light the candle outside. Oh, it looks like it's here. I will place the candle. There you go. She will never know that I did that for her son. But I will. And it got me some XP. Besides being a good deed, I got some juicy XP. There's a camp around here, so we should probably try and go capture that. I played this in 2015. I'm getting such a nostalgia hit. Does it immediately feel like a warm hug? Because I know games that I played that just have very happy memories for me. As soon as I hear the music or I see someone else playing it, I'm like, oh yes. Weirdly, World of Warcraft is one of those for me, which you wouldn't think, but the WoW I am very nostalgic about. Very. It's just not something I'm very interested in playing these days. Like, I did watch BlizzCon this year because everybody was talking about the announcement, and they made a very, very ballsy move. They've essentially decided to release the names and the themes of their next 3 expansions in one go. I think it is quite a clever move because WoW is getting on a bit, it's getting older. The last few expansions, as far as I know, have not been great for them, and they've been losing a lot of their player base. So they've just come up and said, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to return to those older stories that we just kind of left half finished. We're going to return to the lore that we never quite fully explained. Like, what is that massive fucking sword doing there? What's going on with that? And they've outlined exactly what they're doing for the next 3 expansions. So players know that there is a good, few years at least left. There's a massive sword. There's never been an explanation for it. I can't remember the name of the zone it's in. I think, is it one of the Wrath of the Lich King zones? I think, because Wrath of the Lich King, that was when they brought in a lot of the lore about the Titans as well. But there's a huge sword, like a sword the size of a skyscraper. Silithus, there we go. That wasn't the Wrath of the Lich King zone. But Silithus is like this desert, and there's just this huge sword. It's massive, and it's never explained. It's never explained why it's there. And they've now decided to bring in a bit more about the Titans and stuff, and that's going to be the next expansion. I don't know whether they can put it back. We'll see. But I'm curious. WoW is always one I keep an eye on because it was one that was so important to me. I played from Classic until Warlords of Draenor. It was a very long addiction for me, and then it just got to the point where I didn't like all the kind of mobile gamey type stuff they were adding into the game in Draenor. Raiding felt a bit lackluster. All of my friends quit the game around that time as well, so I just didn't have anyone to play with, and I didn't really feel like WoW was offering me anything more. So that's when I hung up my staff in World of Warcraft. But it is still something that I'm like, ooh, if I could be tempted back, I might, but I think I've moved past that as a gamer, and I look for different things in MMOs these days. I definitely look for much more of a focus on story when I'm playing MMOs, and Final Fantasy, Guild Wars 2, Elder Scrolls Online are definitely more my cup of tea these days because they focus on that. Whereas WoW just became a grind fest for me, grinding reputation and grinding through quests that didn't really mean anything to me. But I know they've gone more cinematic with things. So they've added in a lot more cutscenes. They have like phased areas, so things change in the world as you go through a quest line. But yeah, I think Draenor was really where it started losing it for me, for sure. I think the classic WoW servers and hardcore servers are more interesting than the current retail expansions. 100%, I'd agree with you there. I think they're more popular as well, honestly. It's really interesting how they're doing classic WoW, because they are slowly releasing the old content. So they're going to have Wrath of the Lich King Classic, which is weird to me because like Wrath of the Lich King, and they're going to have World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King, and then Cataclysm Classic. And Cataclysm, I do not see that as being anything to do with Classic at all. So yeah. All my friends went and did other things, so I quit, but I still enjoy watching WoW. Yeah. What class did you play? I was a priest. I was a holy priest. I was a holy priest back when holy priests were good, and I used to raid heal. That was my thing. I was the heal bot. My first ever character was a warrior, and then after that a hunter, I think, but then I settled in priest. Priest was my class. I liked doing the thankless job of keeping people alive and always being blamed for everyone else standing in the AoE. That was my favorite. Yeah, I could see everything before Cataclysm being classic. It's just weird to me, Nassan, because like Cataclysm, I know it was so long ago, but it still feels new-ish to me. Maybe we're all just old. I think we're old. Hey, fan cat. Geez, Bethesda, haha, oof. Do you mean to say that you are not a particular fan of Bethesda games? Is that what you mean to say? I do love me some Bethesda games. I do. And Zenimax works on Elder Scrolls Online as well. Looking forward to the next Elder Scrolls mainline game. I will be alive to play it because I'm immortal. But there you go. Let's set up camp here. You love Bethesda. Oh, okay. I saw the G's and I was like, well, maybe someone doesn't like Bethesda. How dare? Bethesda, my babes. I will admit, I haven't really been able to get into Starfield. I don't know whether anyone's having the same thing, but, you know, I've played it a few times and I'm like, yeah, this is good. It's good, but it's not blowing my socks off. Although, a lot of people have said that something very major happens in the story quite a bit of the way through, and that changes everything, and then, like, the story immediately becomes really gripping. So maybe I should give it more of a chance, but to be honest, I just haven't been able to find time to play it. I've been very consumed by Baldur's Gate 3 and finishing off our older playthroughs as well, so it's one that I'm not rushing to play. I feel like it's going to be there forever, so I'm not in a rush to play it. It's waiting for me whenever I have time and I want to kind of sink into that universe. Oh, Solo saying it gets good. It was fun, like I have fun with it, but I think in general, I'm more drawn to fantasy rather than the space anyway. And also I just had so many other games that I wanted to play around the same time. So it's just on the will play at some point list. Will play. Will be done. Should we rest? How's our health doing? My party bars keep disappearing. There we go. Oh, we're good. We're good. We have full potions as well. Okay. Oh, an astrarium! Chat loves astrarium. Should we go do an astrarium? I can't remember the rule for the astrariums! There's a rule. There's a rule about where the pattern has to end and finish. Start and end, even. And if you know that rule, then they're easy, and I forget it every stream. The VOD watchers are going to be kicking themselves. Oh my god. Whoa. What is this massive... Huh. I think this might be what the treasure map was referencing. I'll have to check it. I also leveled a paladin in actual EverQuest. Ah, EverQuest. EverQuest Next I had such high hopes for. And then it never happened. And it makes me sad because the stuff they were going to do, especially with building, looked really interesting. Whee. Did I make mistakes? Have I made mistakes? Or is this just like foreshadowing the mistakes I will make in the astrarium? Because I will. It will happen. Hello! Oh, Jesus Christ. What the devil is going on here? What is this twisted star thing? Okay. So if you've not seen an astrarium, you have to make this shape using only a single line. I'm looking at this and I can't see that shape. I feel like I'm being tricked. I mean, this is obviously the top and then it goes boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. I'm just gonna start pressing things. And then hope that it works itself out. Look, it might not be as complicated as I'm making it out to be. Yeah, no, it's not that. And then there's this final point, which is down here. So I feel like... yeah, that has to be one continuous line, surely. Exclamation mark, can't see. You can't see it either. Look. Oh, it's being hidden by the cup. Hang on. So for all you know, I was acing the puzzle just then. Absolutely acing. This is so close. It's so close! It's literally just this line. This one here. Ah, okay. That can't be one line because it's slightly off center. So it has to be separate lines. Okay. I will allow chat to tell me the rule, because I always forget the rule. It's a rule to do with which one is the beginning and which one is the end. And it's to do with how many points are coming off it. I think it's if it's an odd number of points, then it has to be the beginning or the end. I think that's the rule. I think that's it. And then you can look at it and be like, okay, that's either the beginning or the end or whatever. But then these all have, oh no, that has two as well, so that doesn't work. You can tell me because you told me before. I've just forgotten. I wonder if starting in the middle may be a strat. Because then you get 3 connected lines like this. But then you don't get that. The rule is, look for a point with odd number of lines touching it. Yeah, odd. Okay. Odd even. Odd even. Odd even. Odd even. Odd even. Odd. Oh! Okay. This one here is maybe the beginning or the end. And this one. Wait. Even odd. Even odd. Ha! This one and... No, I've lost the other one. You've brought this upon yourself. I asked for it. I let chat tell me. It's fine. Other backseating not allowed, though. Yes, absolutely. Odd, even, odd, even. Interesting. Welcome to Elf with COVID solves puzzles. Who dis? Trinity! Trinity, welcome back. Thank you so much for 22 months of glorious immortality. Good to have your soul back. It will help heal me of my ailments, I'm sure. Feels like it could be done. But I need to get back around and do that. Sure, maybe it can't. I can't go back down there. Oh, it's scuppered! Hi, Ray! Welcome on in! No one streams this game anymore. Dragon Age Inquisition doesn't get as much love as it deserves these days. I am brand new to Dragon Age Inquisition, so this is my first playthrough. An unseen playthrough. I took my time. I'm finally on the Dragon Age boat. That's an interesting shape. I don't know if it's the shape we're trying to make, but it's just an interesting one. That's definitely not it. I need to count. Elf with COVID counts. Right, I'm counting. Ha! Odd. Odd. This one. And this one. Others start in the end. Wait, odd, even, odd, even, odd. Odd, even, odd. Ha, 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 ha. So this one, and then that one. Yes. I'm a genius. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know which way around I should do this. I'm just gonna go for it. Wait, no, that should be... Oh, wait. Question nothing! Okay. Can I do this? Is that it? Surely that's it. Is that not it? Oh, fudge, we're missing one. It looks perfect. It looks perfect. What's the problem, Dragon Age? It looks perfect. Is this? I made the thing too big. It doesn't go there, it goes there. Ah, the bottom. Oh, no. Okay. Here we go again. No. A real question is maybe the bottom one here actually the beginning? And then we start by going... It looked very promising last time. It looked more promising than this time. Shapes and colors. Ha! This looks good. Ha! I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Ha ha! Thank you. You can agree with me. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Constellation Solium. There are two common interpretations regarding the history behind the constellation Solium, commonly referred to as the Sun. The first is that it represents the fascination of early peoples, such as the Neromians, predecessors to the ancient Tevinter Imperium, with all objects in the sky, the sun and moon in particular. Indeed, many believe proper depiction of Solium is as both. The second interpretation is that the constellation originally represented Elganan, the head of the elven pantheon, who was also known as Eldest of the Sun. Modern scholars do not know which, if either, is the truth. Basically, modern scholars don't know shit. They don't know anything. Okay. We did it! Genius plays indeed. The COVID has strengthened my intellect. Absolutely. I have been blessed. Now let's go investigate a woman who fell to her death. Oh, there is a bridge here. Somewhere around here. What do your elf eyes see, Dawn? Absolutely fuck all. Most of the time. I should probably cleanse this whilst I'm here. Guys? Where is everyone? Guys? Oh. Finally. Not really any point coating my blade in poison for these, but I'm gonna do it anyway! Okay, close it, close it! I remember when rifts used to absolutely destroy me. The first one I found in the hinterlands was horrible. Oh, everyone's leveled up. Okay. Varric, my dear. What do we want to give you? I gave him some artificer stuff, which he seemed to be enjoying, so we could go further in this tree. He's got no points. Varric, you didn't level up, but everybody else did. Okay. No. Wait, did he? Or did I click one? I clicked one accidentally, apparently. Okay. Elemental mines. You throw out an assortment of different traps in front of you, applying different elemental effects to enemies that come within range. Yeah. Let's get some of that going on. Sounds fun. Solace. Will you heal us finally? Maybe. Or maybe you would like to do some rift magic. Can't remember where I was building him into. He had quite a lot of icy stuff. Fire. I was giving him all the fire. Yes. Give Solace the fire. What could go wrong? After you land a critical hit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown period. Yes. Yes. Glass cannon Solace. Let's go. An iron bull who needs to be everything but a glass cannon. Blood is life. You rip into your enemy, doing damage based on how badly you're wounded and healing yourself. Well, kind of hoping that he won't take that much damage eventually. What have we got on his other trees? Vanguard obviously is good. You accept blows meant for allies, taking a portion of the damage. Oh, yes, please. Protect me. Boom! This is a big bear. Die, please. Great bear hide. Oh, it's a higher level crafting material. It looks like a rhino. So the texture of its skin, all its fur's fallen off. I forgot to ask, how did you get on with Moogle's paw prints on the cards? Or is that fun yet to come? That fun is yet to come. I meant to do it when Arya was here because having two people is probably the way to go.
Hey, Chuckles.
One provides the treats.
I'm not much of a gambler.
The other does the paw print.
You don't have to play for real coin. That's just for keeping score.
What do you play for?
Conversation, mostly. That way I win no matter how the cards fall.
He's a gambler. Can I go this way from here? Not really. It did get me across the river, but I don't know how I'm going to get up on the mountain. This will be glorious chaos then. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. I think put down some newspaper and then offer treats. Or we go for the risky-ish strategy, which is when she's in a sleepy mood, like she's just fallen asleep in her bed, we take the paw and we dip it, and then we try and just get as many paw prints as possible in the time window before she wakes up properly. We did a fundraiser for the Blue Cross, which is an animal charity here in the UK, and one of the redemptions that you could choose was that Moogle would put her paw print on a card and send it to you. So we still have to do that. We'll see if we can make it work. Is she here? No, she's decided to leave you. Okay, let's go to the right and then see if we can go around here. Ahaha, is there going to be a conveniently placed journal? 17 Haring. I don't want to go to Ferelden. I have to leave everything. My paintings, the cat, and worst of all, Mother's little garden. It's been such a comfort to me since her passing. I don't know what I'll do. Liesl has little heirs to think about, and the war threatens to consume more of Orlais every day. I relate. She just wants to live her best cottagecore life with her garden in the middle of nowhere with her cats, painting. The cat had her kittens the day we left. Make her look after her. I cannot. We couldn't even take a little one for Yves. Even though he begged. They were too small. They would have died without their mother. I'm so tired. We spotted a house in the forest, abandoned. There is a roof and some hay, and Liesl agrees that we can stay here for a day or two to recover. Later, in Wintermarch. Liesl and Yez have been gone for a long time. I haven't seen them in days. Mother made a bed for them upstairs, and I suppose... Didn't she say her mother was dead? Isn't her mother dead? Mother made a bed for them upstairs, and I suppose Yves is still young. Young ones need their sleep. It's so good to have Mother with us on this long journey. She always knows what to do. It rained today. Mother and I played a hiding game in the house. I found Liesl. She didn't like it when I found her. She was screaming about Yves, and I looked at what I wrote before, and I guess there is an Yves. I think he's our dog. Mother told Liesl to be quiet. She was ruining the game. Mother says I bore her. She's just sick again. Like she was back home. I didn't tend to her well then. She got sicker because of me. Not this time. I asked her what she needed. She says there's a waterfall close by and a wild crystal grace shrub growing by its edge. She wants me to get rose hips for her tea. Did she kill? I think she killed the child and her sister? Liesl was her sister, right? Okay. And that's what became of her. She just went mad. She started seeing her mother's ghost. Or maybe her mother's spirit really did come back. Well, that's a tragic tale. The magnets came out so good. I can show you a physical one now. They're very pretty. The colours came out really well. And I will be sending those out. What else is around here? A rift, obviously. And something there. Question mark, question mark. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, we managed to hit £1,600 raised for Blue Cross. So thank you anyone who helped out. I still can't believe we managed to do that on a one-day event. Madness, I tell you. Whoop! Hey Aoife, I'm a rogue. I played a rogue in most of my Dragon Age adventures so far, so I had to. But I've gone for more of a ranged rogue in this one because ranged apparently actually is good. Whereas in 2 it was kind of meh. Dual wielding dagger rogue was really good in 2. Can I go in? Oh, Chateau d'Anter. What is going on there? Oi! Is there even anyone still here, or has it been taken over? I love stabbing people. It's so much fun. But I wanted to get back to my elvish roots in this game. Yeah, mage is fun. I was very tempted by mage in Inquisition. But I figured that some of my main companions would be mages. Like Solus kind of handles things on the magic side.
Impressive place.
Oh.
And quiet. Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Oh. Painting of Valroyo. Are those like a bunch of pigeons dead on the floor? Or rabbits or nugs? Strange painting.
Oh, look. Someone's put a light on. Isn't that nice?
Definitely not haunted.
Here has taken an interest in our presence.
Well, this feels like Halloween again now. A torn diary page. It's not fair. I want to go outside. I can hear the guests downstairs. Another party. There's always another party. Mother and Father bought me a present to make me feel better. To make me better. They're just trying to shut me up. Cook's scared of me. She still calls me my sweets, but she's scared. Still, she hasn't told Father or Mother. She's afraid of me more than she likes them. I don't think Cook likes herself much either these days. I have a new friend now. She understands me. She'll help make things fair again. Possessed children, always fun. Those who oppose shall know the wrath of heaven. Burn them. You play Mass Effect. I have played Mass Effect 1. I have yet to continue playing Mass Effect. It was on the poll for a charity event that we ran, but Wind Waker ended up winning. It could have been Mass Effect 2. But the whole of my Mass Effect 1 playthrough is on YouTube if you want to see it. It was a few years ago, but I played through the whole game on stream. Hello. Hello. How are you, madam? Can we help you with anything? Moogle. Moogle. Hi. I watched a documentary about cats, and they said that cats do understand their names. Like, they know when you call their names. And since then, I've been trying to call her and actually saying her name. And it does work. Like, if I just, like, pat a spot where I want her to go, she's like, what do you want me to do with that? But if I say Moogle, and then she comes. Hey. Hi. Are you being flirty and cuddly today? Is that the kind of mood you're in? You gonna chill just there? Hi. Having a good day? Yeah. Did you eat your dinner yet? I think she wants to be a lap cat. I think she's asking to be a lap cat. In which case, let me amend my position. The cross-legged goblin pose must be administered in order for lap cat to work. Okay. There you go, lap cat. Lap cat time. You gonna be a lap cat? Yes, lap cats. Lap cats. Do you like the spooky mansion? Did you come along because you sensed the spooky vibes? Void vibes. Cats do know their own names, apparently. Like, they've done proper scientific tests on it. They know. And they can, most of the time, understand what you're saying. Whether they choose to notice it or ignore it is another thing. They understand a point. If you point at something, they know that you're pointing at it. But, you know, they might just decide, I don't really care that you're pointing at it. Hello. Do you want to sit? You're not sure? Okay. I'm just gonna keep attacking my microphone. That's fine with me. Let me get to the Wazda. This is spooky. I do like the Halloween-y vibes. I didn't get enough of a Halloween fix, so I'm all for the spooky vibes here. Locked from the other side. Ooh, someone's dead in there. Feared by the dog lords. Oh no. Bodies! Always a good sign.
From the look of their clothes, I'd say these men were looters.
They didn't last long.
So, trespassing ends well here.
It's fine. We're not your casual adventurers. Oh! I don't know about you, but I have the slightest feeling this place might be haunted. Maybe. It's just a vibe I get. Oh, Moogle's choosing to forsake my lap and go play with toys. Yeah, pets and treats, all she cares about. They must have come in through the window. Can I go out through the window? No. Okay. Ooh, spooky library. Spooky library with spooky books to read. That red thing looks pullable. That looks like you can pull the chain and it will reveal something secret. General Mathieu Lanterre, feared by the Doglors. He's got a lot of portraits of that one. Well, there's blood on the floor. Another body. Hello? Is anyone here? Oh! When the compass pulses, press V to search. I know, I spam it all the time.
We should search the area.
Well, it seems nice enough out here. What is that? Oh. That looks like some kind of magic's gone wrong there. Maybe I will find something in the fountain. Sketch of Chateau d'Anterre interior. Oh, who is this creepy mustachioed gentleman? Oh, he's he's definitely haunting the place. Gain access to the grand balcony. Okay.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
They all just died in here. What did they even die of? They were killed by the ghost. A ghost! A corpse!
Goodbye!
Easily enough dealt with. Oh! What's this noise? Oh! Kitties! Have you just done what I think you have? Kitties! Kitties is encouraging my romance with Varric and allowing me to stare at Varric's face. Wait, let me just check that's what happened. I think that's what happened. I saw his face pop up momentarily. I have had a portrait of Varric Tethris on my wish list for a while, and like just gazing at his face, even on the computer, I was like, that's a beautiful picture of Varric. So thank you so much. The Varric fine art print from the official BioWare shop. Thank you so much. I'm gonna hang that on my wall, just in front of stream, so that I can stare at him. I can look directly at the camera, but I'll actually be looking at Varric. Thank you. I needed some good art to adorn my walls, and what could be better than Varric's beautiful chest hair? That is very generous of you. I can't wait to order that. It's gonna look so good. I think it comes framed as well. I think it comes with a frame. It is artwork of Varric, and he is in, I don't know which zone he's in the artwork. But there's a dragon flying in the background and like these canyons, and then he's there in the foreground with his crossbow and the classic Varric outfit with the shirt open. He's like looking off into the distance. It's a thing of beauty, I tell you. It really is. Well. Now this place doesn't feel so spooky because I know Varric and his chest hair are coming to my house. So, you know, no matter what happens in here, it won't be spooky. A torn diary page. I had to make myself breakfast this morning. It wasn't very good. When I saw Mother and Father, I couldn't stop crying. I don't know what to do. My friend says there's a way to be less lonely. She says not to be afraid. There are other games we can try and I will feel better. Demon-possessed girl. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, it's Bull. Fucking hell, Bull. You look like Frankenstein sneaking through the shadows over there. Ugh. Oh. Someone lit the fire again. I feel like there's got to be a secret passageway hidden behind one of these portraits. Portrait of Abel Lanterre. We've already seen a portrait of that one. Oh, oh, oh. Vestibule. Okay. Are we back where we were? Is this the entrance? I think it might be. I don't know anymore. Where did we come in? Oh, we did come in here. Okay. Okay. So we've gone full loop. And there's something we need to find. Speaking of throne, have you ordered the sword yet? I have. It's on back order. So it technically isn't in stock. So I've ordered it and then I will get a notification when they actually receive it and they're going to send it out to me. It's so popular apparently that it's on back order. But when it comes, it will be a glorious day indeed. Also, it comes with a display stand, which is nice. Oh. Oh. It's so gorgeous. Such a generous gift. Dream sword, literally. Like, ever since I first saw Arwen in Lord of the Rings, I was like, I want to be Arwen, and also I want that sword. And it's always been the one that I wanted to add to a collection. I don't have any sword replicas. I have a hammer sword, which can actually be used, but I don't have any like pretty memorabilia swords. Cook's diary. Danelle noticed my unease and has been pestering me with questions about the girl. I told the drutted child to see to her duties and mind her own business, but at this rate she's going to start prying and something will have to be done about her. Danelle's not a bad sort, even if she's a bit lazy. It'd be a pity to tell Lord Danterre that she's being troublesome. Maybe I could just have the child fired. She knows her letters and numbers. There are any number of places that would take her. It's not too late for her. I wish it weren't too late for me and the others. I must go and tend to my poor sweets. I hope today will be a good day. Yes. The other child is obviously corrupted in some way. What? Holy! I feel like the house is cursed. There's a curse that was placed upon this residence, and like no one can leave, and all the servants are cursed. Ugh. Oh well, that's creepy. Hello. Why would you have a sword? A destructor of destruction. A destructor of destruction. Such devastation. I mean, they're very pretty. The movie replica ones you couldn't actually do any damage with. I would fully use it to threaten anyone who tried to break into my house. But, you know, it wouldn't actually do any damage. Wow. Wait, that was above me this whole time? I didn't even notice it. Did they taxidermy a dragon? Oh my god. I think it's a real dragon. They must have been rich. Or very stupid. Or both. Does your character really believe they are the Herald of Andraste? So far, when I get the options in conversation, I've mostly been like, well, you know, if it helps people to believe that I am, I guess I am, but I'm not sure I believe it. I think that I'm still just coming to terms with all of it, so I've just been like, yeah, if that's what you want to believe, sure. Herald of Andraste. Ah, my throne. Lord Danterre's beast. Impressive. Most certainly a fake, but of superior quality. I'd rather hang a handsome piece than something unappealing. Oh. He purchased a fine, authentic beast in Val Royeaux, so it might not be real. A shabby copy. Balcony key required. Let's keep looking. The balconies. I feel like I should just do like a little shimmy over here. The game's not gonna let me, but if this was real life, I totally would. So we've been in the ballroom. Oh, I like how the map is drawn. This kind of area down here we still haven't been into. Parkour! It specifically wanted me to search in the gardens, so I'm gonna... Oh god, I thought that was a rocking horse. Everything's fine. Some places I've been able to climb a trellis, but I don't think it's gonna let me here. No. Okay. So we go down and then through here, maybe? Is that where we came from? No, some of it's new. Oh, spooky lighting in there. I thought I'd escaped true horror games this Halloween. But maybe this is going to turn full horror. We'll see. The library! I love a library. I can hear you. Oh! Oh. Two angry people fire, Mustache Man. Fire is the key to the Mustache Man. Oh god, it's dark in here. Ha! This has never happened before. Weird. Spooky. Ooh! Ooh, this has never happened. Ooh. Balcony key required. Damn it. Okay. Let's keep looking around. I feel like I've been out on this balcony? Yes. There must be something hidden. Or clues in the library. Oh, I love the atmosphere here. The Antivan Kiss, Volume 1. Excerpt from the first volume of a popular romance serial known for frivolity and excess. Ooh! Would they truly notice so brief an absence? He murmured softly. He kept his back to her, his eyes on the painting as though she did not excite the slightest interest. Would it be so very brief? She returned. The corner of his mouth twitched in a smile. A small triumph that served to quicken her pulse, making her mindful of her countenance. The garden, he murmured softly, and walked away without a glance in her direction. Her journey to the hedge maze was uneventful, although her heart yet quickened. At last he pulled her into a dark alcove. So serene, that smirk of yours, he murmured in her ear. Let me see you smile. Slowly, he pulled the ribbon that bound her mask. Oh! Oh! How do I just know that they were mortal enemies and they were at a ball together? And then they've secretly fallen in love, you know. Enemies to lovers. At a master ball. What more could you want? Someone in this house liked smut. And for once it wasn't me. Oh, that scroll looked like I could pick it up, but then I couldn't. Oh well. Key. Oh no, gold. More gold. Too long I have travelled. Soon I'll see her smiling. The girl in red crossing I'm longing to see. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. I've dreamed of the kiss I stole 'neath the arbour. I've dreamed of the promise 'neath the old ash tree. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. One last stream to cross, one last hill to wander, until I reach the love I'm longing to see. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Running through the streets, only silence follows, elven arrows sunk into the old ash tree. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Ruby on the green, petals lost and drifting. Take her to his side, Andraste, hear my plea. I found her lying there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Not surprisingly, this folk song originates from the Red Crossing region, although it's known in various parts of Orlais. While clearly inspired by the events of the Exalted March of the Dales, it is unknown whether the narrator and the eponymous girl are based on actual figures or a representative of the overall losses at Red Crossing. Oh, that's so sad! Their love waited for them, only to die in an attack. Daisies in her hair. Oh my gosh, so many books, yes! Forgive me, I claimed belief once, saw with tears in my eyes that Our Lady was the light, and through her blessing I knew the Maker. But I cannot brook the division between what I have tried to know and what I cannot ignore. Is the Maker less silent than the profane elven pantheon, or the old gods of Tevinter? And what of archdemons that are not silent at all? We have real, ongoing strife. All of us, every people and creed, that we each blame on the heretical actions of others. And yet, if any one of our truths were the truth, that blame would be impossible. It is not just that these claims of divinity cannot coexist. It is that no other claims could be made. If any one of those worshipped were ever truly God. I'm shamed my faith cannot withstand so pedestrian an argument. All I have learned in my time here is fear. Go as you must, as we must all, but know that only one thing is worse than a faith broken, a faith untested. She lost her belief. Ah! Oh no. I'm sure there'll be a vendor in this creepy mansion somewhere for me to sell my crap to. From the Canticle of Threnodies, an illuminated copy of the Chant of Light. A few of the passages have been bookmarked. In secret they worked, magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way. Above them a river of light, before them the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. All of the chants of light and everything are really well written. And you can almost read them in a sermon voice, and it sounds like you're doing a grand sermon. Secret reading. Ooh. Pages of a letter have been hidden inside a copy of the Antivan Kiss Volume 2. The box seems unassuming, but I'm told it works as intended. There's an enchantment to it. It attracted power before. If you want more details, we talk more coin. There are risks in asking too many questions. I doubt you care, so long as it helps you with your little problem. I'll expect my fee in due course. The box. Maybe I can find it. Maybe that's what cursed this place. A book of superstitions. Several of the pages have been bookmarked. Oh, great. How to prevent magic formation in the earliest stages. Did they do something sick and twisted to their child to stop them becoming a mage? Oh god. Should mage blood run through your line, no matter how distant the relation, avoid conceiving in winter. While with child, sleep with dried embryon beneath your pillow to ensure good health. Infants and most small children will show no signs of magic. However, you can purge the body of unwanted elements before they take hold. Place leeches on each of the child's limbs. When done, burn the leeches. Be sure not to inhale the smoke. Afterwards, wrap the child's limbs in cloth blessed by a chantry sister. Oh, this is lovely. A child showing signs of magic may be submerged in water until the breath is nearly lost. If magic is still weak within them, it will die before the child. Should the trouble persist beyond reason, certain talismans may suppress the child's skill.
Interesting
Okay.
choice of reading material.
So I'm guessing the child had magic.
Such attempts never end well.
No. I'm guessing the thing in the box was some kind of amulet for the child to suppress the magic further. Oh no. Any good loot? Oh. It's level 9. I'm good. I am so good. God, it's so spooky in here. Anything else down here? Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh god, the statues keep freaking me out. Those were the 2 statues that I saw in the painting. So mayhaps the key is hidden somewhere in here. Oh my god, there's so much loot! No! What is this? A pommel! A common greatsword. 168 DPS. I think that's better than what Bull has on him right now. Oh no. A silk scarf. I wasn't sure. I'll take a silk scarf. Why not? Now this is the BioWare we remember. Dark and interesting lore. Yeah, it's so twisted, some of the stories. I mean, if you don't read the lore books, then you don't necessarily end up finding out the full truth. But for those that take the time to read the lore books, oof. An apology. A hastily written note left on a guest room table. Ma chère Colette, I am very sorry, but we must depart sooner than anticipated. Night terrors seized my husband. He will not remain a moment longer. Honestly, I don't know what he's thinking, rushing out of here so rudely. I hope you will forgive me for not conveying my regrets in person, but due to the late hour, we decided not to be a bother. I'm sure you understand. Je t'embrasse. So that was a guest that was staying, and they've also been haunted by things. Oh no. I hope Demon Child isn't here still. If they are, I look forward to meeting them. It's loud here. Oh! Sketch of Chateau d'Anter interior. Okay, so it's by the dragon. The lion by the dragon. Ooh, I like the clues. I showed them. We had such fun, we did. Dancing and partying until everyone fell down. It was glorious. The best party ever. Father and Mother went to their room when we were done. Mother was crying, she was so happy. I held out the present. It made me better, just like they said. Oh no! Okay, so the child had magic. They secured a rare amulet to try and get rid of the child's magic, and it just made it worse. It made them even more sick and twisted, and I think they killed everyone on the dance floor. I've not left the house. I'm still scared of what's on the other side of the door, but maybe I'll go out tomorrow. Well, that's nice. They danced until they fell down. Yay! A tissue, we all fall down. Okay, so we gotta go back to the dragon. Oh, there's so much loot. It's a skimmer. attic. I can take that. It doesn't take any room. Locked from the other side. Okay, back we go to the ballroom. Hi, Mark. Welcome. I love this game. Happy for you. It's one of those games that, whoa, I meant to play for the longest time and I just never got around to it. But that just means I get to have a totally unseen experience and all of you get to be nostalgic. Okay, back we go. Oh god, more of them have spawned. I think the ballroom was this way. Oh, and I've got the key for this. Oh god. Where's the ballroom? I think the ballroom is just up from here.
One down!
It must be magic how dark it is inside, because outside it's sunshine, but then as soon as you go into this house it's like dark and murky and it feels spooky. Something is amiss. Okay, the ballroom. Should be a statue of a lion somewhere, maybe up on the upper level. Do any of that, but you know, it works. Oh, Bull, that was a good crit. Nice crit, Bull. I'm proud of you. Okay, so we go upstairs. Now we should link up with the top of the ballroom. At least they're squishy. How was that noise? What if the dragon comes to life? Ah, okay. Lions here somewhere. There's various lion heads on balcony. I've been cursed! There's various lion heads on the balcony, so those aren't the ones. I think we need like a big gold lion. Ah ha ha. Here. There we go. Oh. Oh! Wait, what? It moves? Wait, can we go on the dragon? What? Its tail just moved. Oh! A reminder. There is no one left to remind me. I can't trust the thoughts in my head. Some of them are hers, but these are mine. Key to the balcony. Do not use. It won't make you better. They lied. She lied. Okay. I'm sure it will make me so much better. I'm sure it will. Oh, what is this? That did not look like something I want to just be casually touching. Unless it unlocked. Oh!
We're not alone.
We're not alone. Let's go mess them up. Oh god, what is this over here? The doors are like guarded by magic, I think. Okay, let's go murder. Yeah! Real heroes don't need knees. Ow, ow. Maybe I do. I think the others will run the whole... Oh, guys! You could have run the whole way around. Okay. Apparently they didn't take as much full damage as me. Where are they? Oh my god! Oh my god! Solace! Varric, are you okay? They're fine! They're just moaning.
Suffering that drew the spirit here, or cruelty? At least it is over.
So by trying to cleanse their child of magic, they drew out something really nasty. And then they all died. Every single one of them. Well, that's a nice story. I'm gonna go back up. See if there's anything more on that balcony that I missed. Oh, this was up to the library. Wait, I wanted to go up to the other balcony. Can I have this house then? If no one's using it, can I have it? Who are you romancing in the game? Welcome, welcome. I wanted to romance Varric, but I am unfortunately aware of the fact that he's not romanceable. Even in Inquisition, he's not romanceable, and I feel betrayed. So I'm romancing Cullen. I'm romancing Cullen. It's nice. He's a nice guy. He's just nice. He treats me good. Nothing compared to a romance with the great Varric Tethris, but we make do with what we must. So many resources here. Cheese! I didn't want any of that cheese. Keep your cheese wheels here. Seems like most of this is just extra loot in storerooms. So, surely a place like this has a cellar. Ah, it goes back onto the ballroom. Okay. I think we might have been everywhere then, potentially. It's so creepy in here. I must admit, I think the bull would be a fun romance. I wonder, would Cullen mind if I just had a few nice nights with the bull? Surely he wouldn't mind. Locked from the other side. So there is still more. Yeah, well, he doesn't know it won't hurt him. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the whole keep will hear, though. So, yeah. Chances of keeping that a secret are fairly low. How did I get up there again? Just want to go straight through. Can I get through this way? It's so dark. Is there a door here? I can't see. I don't think there is. Maybe? Maybe not? No, no door. But there is one here. And I really can't see anything in here. There we go. Okay, I think it must be the ballroom and then up from the ballroom. Ah! It's fine. All the demons are dead. I don't need health anymore. Okay. Can I get through this door now? Active.
The wards are working. It should be harder for tears to form here.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Ghosts, can you light up the room again, please? It's very dark, my ghosty friends. I can't see anything. Here we go. This, I think, is where we want to go. Yes. That's a good fire. I've been in search of a good fire for the lore reading videos where I don't have to be in third person because I can position myself next to a wall. So this might be a good one to use for the Dragon Age lore videos. Oh, it's just flesh everywhere. Disgusting. Oh, I can go in here. Oh, no, I can't. Requires perk. Deft hands, fine tools. Has anyone got deft hands, Varric? You've got deft hands. You could have a go. You want to go? No! No one can. We can't go in there. And this leads us back into the library. Well, I guess I'll have to come back when I have that skill, because I want to know what's in there. It's probably just a big, fat crate of loot, knowing Dragon Age. But we've uncovered the mysteries of the mansion. And as the darkness falls on the old cursed house, so the hour grows late here. I think that's where I need to leave things for tonight. And it's a good point to leave things in Dragon Age, I think.